All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. We are playing some Genesis RPG. This is our continuing campaign that happens every Sunday from 8 p.m. To 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're in the middle of combat on a desert planet. Well, a ruined desert planet. Let's see what our friendos are up to.
Like, is one or the other.
My favorite thing is to fail, quote unquote, stealth at a choke point so I can melee and they all have to come at me from one direction.
Yeah,
it becomes a fun strategy for a
Maybe
bit.
you can try that here.
That's a direct quote from Sid, by the way, yeah.
All right. Does everybody remember what happened last time?
I had
Murder.
zero awkward conversations with NPCs.
I got betrayed yet again.
That's true.
I tried to save Krav and I did almost succeed, but because I had no health, I went down immediately. So now it's a double rescue.
You passed out yet again.
The bonk.
I'm here to rescue you. Well, you're doing a very good job.
I did a great job because Krav was getting gassed, and now he's not getting gassed anymore. And
Yes.
now he only has to deal with the two mooks.
Oh yeah.
Well,
The funny-
8 mooks.
The funny thing about the situation is this: I accidentally cheated by saying because I looked at the wrong spacesuit. So it's just like, I can't send out a signal. And then Chris is like, well, I have it in the rules that I can use a spacesuit. Chris is like, no, you're gonna cheat in my favor now. No, spacesuit does not work on this gas.
Oh, no, I said you didn't have your helmet, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Anyway, I think some of you are in the midst of combat. I think all of you. Though one combat is severely, actually both, I misspeak. Both combats are severely one-sided, just in different directions.
Correct. One is we're gonna go and eliminate all of the Mahawked thralls and anybody who's siding with them, and the other side is people going pew pew.
Alright, well I think it's time we do some combat music. Now, it is the top of the round. We have, let's see, an NPC turn. Alright. We might as well get things started. Let's see, I'm trying to figure out when all the NPCs go. There's one NPC for a while, so I'm gonna have them attack Krav. I think that's what we'll do. We'll have these guys go, since they're right in the way. They're gonna put their guns up. Actually, you're unarmed, right, Krav?
They didn't disarm me, so I should still be armed.
That's true. I'm just wondering if they're gonna try to tell you to freeze.
They did kind of just throw you into a room and then gas you. They didn't really be like, "We've betrayed you and took all of your stuff." They're just like, "No,
yeah,
we're just gonna close
their
the
intent
door."
was to make you go unconscious, and then they were gonna take all your stuff. So that never happened.
Fucking idiots.
I think they're going to raise their guns at you, and they are going to try to coerce you into submission. Basically, they're yelling at you to drop your weapons, get on your hands and knees, and surrender now. There's more of us than there are of you. So let's do that. What is your... First of all, what am I rolling against? Discipline.
Discipline is 3 yellows.
Ooh, this will be tough. I'm also going to need to reset the story pool point pool, but we'll do that in a minute. Right. Okay, that didn't add the S correctly because I didn't annotate it correctly. But there is a success in there, so this is actually a 0. They got a boost though, so actually I'll give you a setback instead of that, because you're shaken by the fact that there's 4 guns pointing at you. The coercion didn't work. You can still do what you want, and you take no strain, but it's a standoff. All right, they're done.
Okay.
Next PC turn. Who wants it?
Since there's a group of PCs, let the fighter people on the planet go, I guess.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, I have one dude on Gnarly. I can just punch him.
Yeah, send them to the stratosphere.
Perfect. All right, so difficulty 2 for melee, right?
Yep, let me just reconfirm if they have any armor. They do not. Yep.
Yeah, that's
think,
pretty good.
I think that's the stratosphere, because that's 10 damage. They had 3 hit points. How do you want to kill this last guy in the minion group?
These are the guys that took Nolly off the bike. I guess you will. She'll grab him, wrestle with him, knock him out, and then throw him basically into the bike, tipping the bike over as he sort of flies, toppling over it to the other side.
Nice. You also have a boost from something, so if you want, you can roll that and see if you get more advantages to spend.
Oh, that's true. Let's do that.
All right. I don't know what that means.
I can't see it.
It did not do anything.
Good guy.
Here, I will. You
No, I
might
figured
not
it
have.
out. I got it.
Yeah, you might not have taken it out of the. Oh, a success. Well, that weirdly helps you less. So,
It's
how do you?
because I have push to talk on a keyboard key, so it filled up the number field with the key for push to talk.
Okay, so how do you want to spend 3 advantages? You could gain defense +1 until end of turn.
Yeah, that seems reasonable. She could also do a maneuver and close into where Shepard is dealing with the other ones, but Shepard can probably handle those 3.
Those are friends, aren't they?
No, they're enemies.
The Miashan laborers right in front of you.
Oh, they're labeled 0 out of 4 for me, so I thought they're already dead.
There are 3
No.
of them.
Alright.
And the wounds tick up. You
Yes,
know what?
thank you.
Yeah, we'll do the defense. We'll do that.
Okay. We'll just say that you. Where's the thing for it? Cover. Oh, okay. We always do it at the same time. You may do it.
Okay.
I'm used to me doing it. Anyway, you are all set.
Yep, and with my maneuver, she will move her to where Shepard is.
All right. Next turn.
I mean, I'll go and then punch them out. I used an extra maneuver last time, which I gave myself strain for, just to make sure that I was properly using it. But yeah, am I engaged?
You sure are.
Cool. I would like to make sure that you're aware of that while I am engaged, I am fearsome, and it's a fearsome rank 2.
Okay. Does
I
that
think that's
mean?
only when they attack, but let me
Yeah, I think that's on their turn. Because it affects them.
I'm pretty sure it's on their turn. But I'm just gonna simply punch the fuck out of the nearest one.
The 3 of them rush you and start attacking you with their laboring tools. They've got Veribui for lifting, and one of them's got a gamma press.
That's nice. I have some brass knuckles. Is it 2 for the difficulty hitting them?
Yes. Okay, that's a hit. It looks like 5 damage. They have... How much soak? They have 3 soak, so they will take 2.
There's also a knockdown effect.
Uh,
The knockdown punch character adds stun quality to their brawl combat.
Okay, well you have not activated
This is
stun.
not brawl. Yeah, this is melee versus brawl. Different. Cool. I'm gonna use my maneuver to take a defensive stance.
This should be brawl. It's brass knuckles.
Yes.
Either way, it doesn't apply here because you didn't get any advantages. Okay,
I contemplate what it means for a Titan to use brass knuckles.
yeah.
Is that cosmetic?
Yeah, mostly.
We'll say that
Additional
maybe it comes out of it folds out of their the top of their hands or something to engage their knuckles.
Punching formation.
Punching
Yeah.
formation. Yeah, so it's like Wolverine claws, but instead it's like plates that shift from the hand down to the knuckles. Anyway,
Living metal thing.
engaging defensive stance.
Awesome. I don't know what that does.
Upgrade difficulty of all melee combat checks by 4.
Okay. I will do that. I guess, if they attack you.
It's like they're getting a turn.
Alright, are you all set with your turn?
Yes.
Alright. I'll snipe these foes. What am I at? Long right now, right?
I think you're at least at medium. Unless you stopped at long.
I don't remember.
Maybe Thraz is at medium and you're at long. Maybe that's how I did it. Just do that.
Yeah, I'll just maneuver, aim, and then beam rifle at him.
Okay,
And
so...
scope, so I decrease the difficulty by 1 at long range.
Okay, so it goes from difficulty 3 to difficulty 2 if you're at long. Aiming gives you a boost. You're going to upgrade this twice because there are 2 of your allies engaged. Nolly, did you
Upgrade it.
choose to engage with the laborers or just... You wanted to be with Shepard, right?
Yeah, I think the general idea was be with Shepard for like the back-to-back bonuses, but if I'm engaged with Shepard, that probably still counts as engaged with the Miyashon, right?
I would think so.
Yeah.
So, upgrade it twice because there are 2 of your allies engaged with them.
Also, I forgot. That would have. No, fine. Never mind. Back gives the boost. But it did nothing.
As usual.
Upgrade the difficulty twice or my end twice?
It upgrades
The
the difficulty because it's harder to
Okay,
hit an enemy.
That's what I thought, but upgrade sounds like a...
So go to the dice pool onto the enemy
No, I
side
got
and
it.
hit upgrade.
We're good. Yeah. I just wasn't sure which side I had to upgrade.
Yeah, it's not easier to hit them.
No, yeah. Here we go.
Well, even so. That looks like a hit for 6 damage. Pierce 3 ignores all their soak, so that's all going to go through. How are you spending those advantages?
Probably just heal a strain and add a boost to the next check.
Alright, the laborers, 2 of them die. Do you want to describe how you do that?
Oh, 1 beam. 2 heads, 1 beam.
Alright. 2 of them go down as Shepard's maybe like holding one up to like throw it somewhere else. The beam goes right through the thing's head, and then shit, that doesn't work for the narrative you just described. Then they throw the the other one down onto
Shepard
the other
is-
guy.
Yeah,
Shepard
he
is grappling
accidentally
with one.
fires his gun and hits the other machine labor.
Yeah, there you go.
Sure. Alright. Next PC turn. I assume you're not going to maneuver again?
No, I'm good here for now.
Alright.
I'll catch up once combat resolves.
Okay. Next PC turn.
What is left?
You?
You and Thraz.
I mean, target enemies. It's enforcers, or we're going after the laborer. We're supposed to
The
be at.
enforcers are on a ship high above you guys.
Oh, okay. So it's the laborer, right here.
Yes. The enforcers are trying to kill Krav or put him into submission.
But I can't go do anything about that right now. So
Not
I'll
unless
just
you
beat
do
up the
something
laborer.
extremely creative.
Or dramatic. Hint, hint.
I don't have that ability. Yeah, I'll
I
just
think-
go after the mission laborer. Am I medium range?
Yes.
Okay. So I should be able to just roll this then. Beam pistol.
Just upgrade it twice because 2 of your allies are engaged.
Alright, so what's the difficulty then?
So I think you're actually in short range. So it's difficulty 1, 2 upgrades, and that's that.
Okay. I think this thing should be... Okay.
That's a
There
hit.
we go.
Let me see.
Were you doing
Wait, did I
melee or
click? I
shooting?
did the. Yeah, I clicked the wrong button.
Yeah, that's the wrong one. I was like trying to parse this. I was like, Brawn,
What?
defensive.
Okay,
Oh,
this is a
boy.
weird one. What did I shoot
Huh.
Shepard?
Okay, so that's no successes. So that
No
did
successes.
miss. That's 3 advantages. Why don't you spend those?
Okay. Boost on the next person's attack and boost on myself. I guess.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You also have a boost from Zoldenrock, so why don't you roll that? Because that might actually tip the scales.
Was there a button that just lets you do a boost roll?
You can just clear out the dice pool with a little, it looks like a shuffle icon, and then you can just +1 boost and then roll that, like, naked. You have to click out of the field. Oh, even better.
Oh, I did hit.
You did hit. Fantastic. That's thanks to you, Zoldenrock. They were distracted enough and created an opening. Oh.
Okay, so
But damn. Now that it's hit, I think I have to spend the despair to hit one of your allies.
Oh,
I
please let
did.
it hit Nami.
Thanks, Aldenrock.
I didn't shoot the gun.
You
Aim
gave,
a little
hit
higher.
you
Okay,
gave
thanks,
Yara.
Zoldenrock.
Yeah.
I'm
Also,
from long range and hit my target.
I'll say that you hit Shepard. I think that'll also deal the least damage.
it does 5
So I'm
damage. I think it
possibly
doesn't even get
pissed at
through
Yara
soak.
and Thraz.
Well, it's Pierce 2. Shepard, what's your soak?
7.
I don't. Even with the Pierce, it doesn't get through Shepard.
Yeah, it pings off Shepard.
Nice. That's
How about it
perfect.
pings off Shepard and hits the enemy? Doesn't it still hit them too, or how does that work?
Man,
Because I got a triumph as well.
yeah, I'm wondering if the triumph actually means that you deal a critical to them.
That seems weird.
Shoot at one of their guns.
Harrison, do you know or do you remember? Because like the
Well,
hitting
yeah,
somebody
so
in combat,
Two
like
positives being obfuscated by like a negative.
I'll look up the rules real quick, but what I remember happening when Thraz shot Nolly was there's a despair, so you had to hit Nolly, and you had rolled a triumph, so you crit her.
okay, that does sound familiar because that was what happened. So I think it is gonna like not harm Shepard wound-wise, but I think it's going to deal a critical injury. Like you've maybe sniped a special wire, the most special wire.
Shepard will remember this and still thinks that you're definitely a spy.
Not if he hits you hard enough to the point where your memory gets compromised. So I say roll for that crit. Roll for brain damage.
We want Iron Giant, bonk.
Yeah, I think for now, just roll that crit. We'll
So
confirm
Shepard
it,
rolls
but
the crit? Is that how that works?
Shepard needs to roll that crit.
yep,
Yeah.
to injure themselves.
Right. I don't have to start with anything for offset, right?
No, it should calculate it automatically if you have existing injuries, which I don't think you do. Scattered senses. Oh,
you did hit me in
interesting.
the head.
Yeah, I think that probably like your sensory array is like freaking out, so like your screen is glitching out and just like staticking every once in a while. Move all
It's
boost
only till the
dice.
end of the encounter, so you
Yeah,
know,
it's not as bad
Not
as
that
Nolly's.
bad.
It's like, yeah, I still like the concept of it, like, his, like, light is constantly, like, flashing, like, he can't actually perceive things.
Boo-doom, boo-doom, boo-doom. All right.
Yeah, the wording in the rulebook is if the attacker's check succeeds but generates at least 1 despair, that despair is automatically spent to make the attacker hit one of the individuals engaged instead of hitting the target. So therefore, I think the only thing you could spend that triumph on is critting Shepard. I guess you could choose to not spend it, but I kind of like the rule of drama we've established where
Yeah.
when
I
you
also
hit
like
an
that.
ally, when you hit a ranged ally, you do whatever the most damaging combination of your advantages and
Yeah.
triumphs is.
I was excited because if this wasn't gonna hit an ally, I could have made you run out of ammo, which doesn't happen very often. Anyway, you hit Shepard. Their senses go out. Anything else, Yara? Any maneuvers?
I thought it'd be medium range, I guess. So
Alright.
I want to move parallel, I guess, to the thing.
You want to be in medium range?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you'll be in like same range band as Thraz.
Free action, apologize.
reaction to
Yeah.
apologize. All right.
Sorry, Shepard.
Next PC turn. I think it just has to be Thraz because he's the only one nearby. I don't think he's gonna try and do that because I don't think it's gonna go well, and he doesn't want to hit Nolly again. Does he have any talents that he can like support this? There's only one guy left. Very lucky that he didn't get hit. Let's see.
I mean, I can't wait till the NPC's turn if they do live, because then potentially things could happen.
Oh, I could try one thing. I'll see if it works. If it works, it could be something, I suppose. Nope, didn't work. He was gonna try his master plan and convert that guy to an ally. But oh well.
Oh, neat.
It didn't work.
Still, it's neat that he tried.
It's neat that he tried. And it doesn't have a limit to the number of times I can do that, I don't think.
What was he gonna do? Pay him like for healthcare or something?
Yeah,
Be like,
as long as it's not a nemesis, I can just like reveal that through machinations like outside of the encounter, that person has been convinced to be our ally, at
You
least
just
for this
wanna-
encounter.
Yeah, you want to pull a Firefly move with Jane.
Yeah,
Like,
sure.
He doesn't pay you? You don't even have your own bunk?
So Thraz is just going to take cover. Maybe he'll take cover by taking evasive action on the motorcycle and like go wee wee. All right. NPC turn. Let's just have this laborer go. Use up that boost die of theirs. Okay. Let's use a gamma press. We haven't used that yet. So they're going to attempt to fight Shepard while they look momentarily distracted.
They're engaged, correct?
They are engaged, so I need to upgrade it, you said?
Yeah.
4 times.
4 times. Well, that's if he's using like a melee attack.
It is a melee attack.
Okay, so then yes, so upgrade 4 times, but also he has to make a fear check.
Okay, well I have to do that first. What is the difficulty?
It is 4. Let me check my coordination. It's 2 plus ranks in coordination.
I think it's fine that because you got the skill in between encounters, but the wording of the rule is when an enemy becomes engaged with you. So in the future, it's only when they first get engaged with you.
Yeah, I mean
But
that's
if you
fine.
move, I mean, yeah, if
didn't-
you move
he
into
didn't
their
move.
space though.
Oh, you also didn't move into their space until you got that.
No, but I mean, like it's when it only says when they engage with you. So if you move into their space, they don't roll until their turn because then they are engaged with you.
They didn't
That's how I
move
understand.
into engagement with you. The trigger is them moving into engaged with you.
Huh.
If you
Well,
move into
I guess
engage with them, it actually isn't as scary for some reason.
the thing that I copied down was when an opponent becomes engaged.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that counts either way. All I was trying to say was I think we started this
Encounter
like,
with
this
it
we
already
started
engaged.
Yeah, we started the session engaged, but like you got it in between sessions, so I think it's fine.
Okay, so difficulty 4.
Mhm.
Correct.
Mhm.
It's discipline. They don't have that, so it's willpower. So that's 2. Wow, they still succeeded, but it's a burst of adrenaline. They suffer strain but get a boost. Interesting. So now they have 2 boosts, but they are down to 1 hit point because of how stressful it is. They are terrified of Shepard, who is freaking out, eyes blinking. They hold up their Sarween Gamma Press and attempt to like tear a hole inside of your like rib cage. And they have a chance, but we'll see if it works. So they need to upgrade it 4 times. The maximum number of dice that you can roll for an upgraded difficulty is 5. So it's difficulty 5. They get 2 boosts. I guess they'll maneuver to aim, make it 3 boosts.
Oh, is that what upgrading does for difficulties?
Well, because their upgrade. Or wait. Is it increase the difficulty or upgrading?
Upgrade the difficulty of all melee combat by number of times equal to strain suffered, so 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I
it
think
actually
it's
is
not
different.
increase.
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's just and it's weird because some skills use increase, some use upgrade.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. So they got a despair. They also hit. So that's going to... Oh, how can I... What does Sunder do?
So this is a melee combat check, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you have any
I have an
responses?
incidental, it's called parry.
Okay.
But, so it's after damage is calculated and before soak is applied.
Okay, well this is 10 damage coming your way, so how would you like to react to that?
So, character may suffer 3 strain to use this talent to reduce the damage of the hit by 2. So I can take 2 plus ranks and parry. Oh, so I can negate it all. I have 2 ranks.
Okay, and 8 soak?
7. So 4 on the parry, 7 for the soak, so that's 11.
Okay, so you can negate all of it.
Right.
Wow, you are quite defensive.
I will do that. I suffer 3 strain, and I'm going to use my other incidental, second wind, to get rid of 4.
Okay. So, they try to warp your rib cage, but you just shove your hand inside of the device and push it aside. However, I'm going to spend the 2 for Sunder. It's going to damage your particle beam emitter by 1 step. So they press the switch and the gamma press starts squeezing in and it cracks your particle weapon. C, do you remember what the steps are for damaging weapons since it happened to you once?
Damaging weapon? I think there's a step. You just there's a little on the weapon. You can just do the condition. You can just add a tick.
So minor step.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
so
there you go.
it just goes up a tick.
Also, Sunder only costs a single advantage to activate, so you can damage it twice.
Does it? Damn.
Yeah, I have my phone open with Genesis Ref, so
I'll
that
just-
I can hopefully do my job still.
I'll just move it to moderate.
Okay.
I have
you're-
no eyeballs, and you just blew apart my arm.
Well, to be fair, that's what the gamma press is kind of for. So the
Fair.
tool's working properly.
This is cool.
Shepard has taken 0 damage. Their eyes have been gouged out and their weapon has been ripped apart. Okay, so the despair. How do we want to deal with that? Honestly, I'm ready to just say that you pick them up and throw them into the carrier nearby and just kill them. I think that's worth it. They have 1
I
hit
don't want
point
to damage
left.
the carrier. Just pick them up and shove them to the ground.
All right, you pick them up along with the gamma press and try to shake them off like an ant that's crawled on you and you don't want it on you anymore. And then you just slam them into the ground and they fall unconscious. They're gone.
Yay.
Okay, for you guys, combat has ended. We're going to keep in initiative order though, just because it might hurt Krav. If you guys can think of anything, then we will do that. But otherwise, combat has ended for you guys, and we will probably be just heading off to the Dreadnought.
All right, kill me.
Well, we'll see. These guys are going to come in here, and they are going to also try to coerce you, since the other one didn't work. But maybe 8 people pointing guns at you will work. So let's try this again.
Discipline is 3 yellows.
Okay, I still have it in, it looks like. Okay, and this time it added the success, so it did get a success. They're going to deal 3 strain to you, Krav.
Okay.
And I'll say that they give themselves a boost. Or actually, no, what is it for 1? To the next allies check. Okay, so they'll add it to the other guy. Alright. last PC turn. It's all you, Kravi.
All right, don't call me that. Okay, I'm gonna do the
Curvy.
since this once per encounter. I gotta course you if you at this rate. Let's see. Skating tire. No, not skating tire. The ruinous repartee. Once per encounter, make an opposed coercion versus discipline, targeting one character within medium range.
All right,
So I guess I'll do it against the boosted fellows. Why not?
sure. Maybe they'll go away. So their discipline is 2 red, 1 purple.
And then I have the one. Was it the setback, right?
Yes.
So you get. So the opponent gets a 1 black die, right?
Yes. And I'll
Okay.
remove that from your token.
Okay, coercion. Let that. Sync. Did you sync the pool? I mean, did you reset the story pool?
I did not. I said I was going to, and then I didn't get around to it. So let me...
Yeah. Oh wait.
Are you going to use one?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Then I'll just set it to what it should be. So
Okay.
now I have 2 story points.
Cool. All right. Sounds good.
Hey, that's a lot of successes. What does it do?
Yep. Let me Okay, successful target suffers a strain equal to twice your character's presence, so 8 strain, plus 1 additional strain per success.
13 strain.
And I heal a strain equal to the strain inflicted, so I'm heal back to full.
Okay, 13
God, I love.
puts 2 of them down. And then what's the overkill? The overkill is 3. So 3 of them like kind of back away, and back down. They're maybe running to go take control of the ship since they think that the rest of you guys can handle this, right? And then they run off.
All right. Okay, that should be. Actually, I guess I'm gonna maneuver closer.
Sure.
Um,
I'm gonna
yeah.
get these guys out of the way.
I'll just be here. Okay. Moving close to both of them. Okay. I think that's gonna be the end of my turn.
Okay. Top of the round. Well, it's pretty much the top of the round. Oh, it doesn't look like it though. There are a bunch of turns in here that I don't know about. Okay, well, top of the round, NPC turn. The guys that you just attacked are going to... I mean, you're engaged with them now, right?
Yeah.
Ugh. Let's see. They don't want a grenade anymore.
The cowards. It shows the lack of conviction.
Did you take the 3 strain, or did you heal it? Oh, you healed it.
I healed it.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. What are you saying, by the way, with your repartee?
Like, well, it's like your plan that already failed. It's 1 man against 8, 1 down. Like 1 man against 9, 1 down. Rest to follow. So just intimidation.
There's no way you could take all of us. They're just gonna try and coerce you again. Oh, this time it's 6 strain.
Oh, 6 strain? Okay.
Yep. And they're going to grant an advantage or a boost to the next minions, just riffing off of each other. Get back in your cell. There's no need for you to get harmed. We can negotiate. All right.
Alright.
Your turn. Unless another party member wants to go.
Unless these guys want to, like, the rest of the party wants to do something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, I mean, the general mission parameters, I assume we're kind of just waiting on Okara to give the lead, right? Because the plan is, like, what, like, get on the carrier and fly it up or something?
Yes, it's to get on the carrier, and the Shikrai are going to disguise themselves as Miyashan, taking their armor, so that's probably going to take some time, getting their
Okay,
armor
in
on
that
and
case,
stuff.
let me try to speed run mine, just so I'm not wasting people's time. Okay, so Okay, let's get. Okay, I'm going to use. Let's see. Okay, scaling tirade as a maneuver. Difficulty 2 coercion check. Oh, let's see.
It's pretty good.
Okay, let's see. Now, for each successful generates, one enemy within short range suffers 1 strain. So, let's see. For each advantage, one enemy affected by scaling tirade suffers 1 additional strain. And for 3 rounds, they suffer a setback to all their skills.
All right, adding a setback to each of them. I dealt 1 to each of them. I'm wondering if that affects everybody in the minion group. Or how many people can you affect with this?
Let's see.
1 per
For
success?
Yeah, 1 per success.
So you could affect 4 people. I could say that you're dealing 4 damage to either of these guys.
Okay, yeah, sure, that's fine.
I'll maybe add the extra damage on the guy that hasn't been harmed.
Typically, the skill will only say you can multi-target inside a minion group if, like, that's explicitly. It'll call it out specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well then I'll ignore it.
Yeah.
All right, but they have setbacks
This is
for
1
3
enemy.
rounds.
So, yeah. Yep. And then I think I'm gonna take a Z-tab.
These guys are just yelling at each other. Are you kidding me with this right now? Takes the smoke.
It's a let Nev off. Like
It makes sense.
that's all they do.
I think, Krav, for your scathing tirade, I'm gonna need a reasonable reason for them to not shoot.
I'm their meal ticket, you idiot. Like, this was the whole plan, was to get me captured. If you want me dead, you would have shot me already.
Ooh, I like that. Intimidating. All right. Cool. I love that for you. Anything else?
Oh no, those are my 2 actions. I'm good. And you guys do your intimidate or shoot me, whichever.
Well, there's another PC turn, so I'll just maybe say that Captain Shahir on Quintilis Alvilira Latuni, they clear up the last of the Miashan laborers. With the Taskmaster down as well, they rush over to you guys. Everybody kind of like groups up. Shahir shouts, "Quickly, get in the carrier! Take any weapons or ammunition that you need. We will get in the armor. This needs to get done quickly so that they can't contact their base."
Am I included in the armor plan?
He
Or is
kind
that
of like,
just you 3.
he looks around and says, "Yes, why not? There's plenty of them."
Would you
Alright.
let me plug into the machines like communications to see if I can use that to basically track Krav? So I can at least kind of like, if we're kind of getting to the same area, so I can at least get tabs so we can know when we can go and help them. Like do like a cross. I want to plug in and do like one of those sort of things where I triangulate where Krav is, so eventually we can maybe help him. I can get a pin on.
think you guys know where he is because he activated his distress beacon.
Right.
Yeah, I guess maybe I just want to work on something to track it, so we can get like a specific sort of, maybe we can meet up at some point.
Yeah, I think that you can just take out your savant and you can know where it is. So we
Alright.
could just say that you are keeping track of it so that they can maneuver towards that if they want to.
Yeah, I just want to make sure we keep tabs, so when we do have the opportunity, we can go save him.
I'm gonna have Captain Shahir do a leadership check. We'll say it's difficulty 3 because he's controlling a group of people. And we'll see how quickly these guys can get in their armor. If he succeeds really well, then next round you guys will be able to take off. Does that sound good?
Did anyone ever use the boost I got from my thing from before? Can he have the boost?
Yeah, I think he can have the boost.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think the only person that went was the laborer, and they killed themselves by accident.
Yeah, so here's a boost for them.
Okay, I mean that seems pretty good. They got 1 threat,
Really?
so Maybe he's a little stressed out. Stressed out. Takes 1. But otherwise, he's able to control all of his the people under his command and get them into suits really quickly. They all use their maneuvers and stuff to find a Miashan, get enough of a suit on that it can fool people, and everybody gets onto the ship. So at the end of this round, you guys will be on the ship and you can take off. And then we can maybe take some piloting checks to see if any of you can get to Krov in time.
The last thing I will say is I think Nolly will search the Druaa Taskmaster. If there's nothing interesting or worthwhile on them, then feel free to skip it.
Alright, you are also very staticky. It's very cool and vogue, but... Okay, let me just check and see.
Like the comms and the carrier just aren't that great from this distance. So.
Nolly, why are you in your spacesuit? I just thought it was cool. Over. Okay. The Taskmaster doesn't have that much on them.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think they have anything relevant on them.
Cool. Proceed.
Okay. Alright, so that's them. Let's say it's the other Enforcer's turn. They are going to... I think they need to try to restrain Krov without killing him.
They can do strain damage to him with physical damage? I forget if that's a thing.
They can do unarmed. I don't have it as a thing, so I'm going to need to add one real quick.
There's also a good amount of built-in flexibility with like what being at wound threshold actually means in the game.
Yeah, I could just say that they try to restrain you with a brawl check. Or a brawn
Or
check.
that they just shoot your knees out. You can no longer take actions.
That's true.
Yar, gotta become a pirate.
That's wrong. I was trying to get rid of it.
No, it's implicit in the game that like they talk about it and it's like what being at max wounds, all it means is you can't take actions. Maybe you're unconscious, maybe you're dead. It's up to you guys.
Yeah, and I think that they will try and do that sort of effect. Well, you may need to be alive, but you don't have to be intact. And they're gonna shoot at your knees. Ooh.
Yep, that's a crit.
They might have taken out your knees.
They might have taken out them knees. Thanks, Harrison. Anywho.
No problem.
No problem, boss. So that's 6 damage with Pierce 3.
6 damage with Pierce 3. Okay, let's see.
And I think it's reasonable to spend that on a critical injury, because it was pretty close range.
Okay, roll for crit.
Oh, a head ringer from the kneecaps. That must have been one hell of a kneecap blow.
Gets shot in the knees, bends over to grab his leg, bangs his head on the wall.
Oh yeah, I like that. That or just the sound of the blast.
Okay, increase the difficulty of intellect and cunning check by 1 difficulty on to encounter. Okay, at least this is not on Yara. Yara would have hated this.
Everything's tougher for some reason.
And coercion isn't cunning. I just checked, so
No.
even if you want to coerce them some more, it's still good. All right.
Oh yeah, Krov can be dumb through the pain. It's fine.
Okay. They're going to just keep bouncing this boost die around.
Fuckers.
All right.
Alright.
Let's complete the round. We get to the top of the round. The other NPCs get to go, the weakened ones. They're going to also take shots. Oh, dang. I don't think I applied your defense. What's your defense for ranged?
The range, right? 2.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. This might affect the last roll.
Nope.
Apparently
Wait,
not.
no, that's not it.
What?
Oh, they'd be purple dice.
Yeah, they need to be stuck.
Defense?
They need to be...
Defense is black dice.
Oh, defense
Oh.
is black dice? Okay, cool.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, then nothing happens.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all kosher. Okay. Make sure the minions are set right.
Doesn't work.
It does not work. Somehow they missed. And they took a strain. Which is enough to take out one of them. I think they shot one of their own. Perhaps Krav moved one of their guns aside, and it hit one of their toes, and they stammered off.
One of them goes to aim the gun at Krav after he's like gotten down on one knee from the last shot. As they aim it, he grabs the barrel of the gun and jabs it back into the guy, like knocking him in the stomach, and he stumbles out.
Yeah, they still have their setback. All right, they're done. Okay, Krav, you can respond. Party members will also be able to get into the ship this round.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. 5 remains. Okay, let's see. Skating tirade again.
Keep in mind, you'll only be able to deal 1 to each of them.
Yeah, that's fine. I just want to yell at them at this point because they're so incompetent.
Well, I mean, you can coerce them, and it'll probably deal more to them.
I'll just straight up like just coercing them.
Yeah. Scathing Tirade is more for the setback dice, which have already been applied.
Okay, then I'll just do a regular coercion then. What's our discipline?
Which one are you targeting? Because that actually matters now.
The smaller, the smaller one.
Okay, the smaller one, its discipline is 1 red, 1 purple.
Okay, coercion.
Yeah, see, this takes them out in 1 hit. Because
Okay.
that's 7 strain that you just dealt to them. You talk them down, tell them to, like, fuck off and attend to their other wounded. There's more important things to worry about. And they walk off. They're gone.
Okay, that was my action though, right?
Yeah, but it did get rid of one of their, actions. I'll set them back to full, but they're not in combat anymore. They've given up dealing with you.
Okay, well, I'm gonna pull out my knife, and then the, let's see. It's fine. Okay, my turn's over.
Alright, you maneuver, pull out your knife. Alright, 2 more PC turns. Perhaps we could get somebody to set up a piloting check. Maybe, Yara, since you're tracking Krav, you can do the what's it called? What's it
The
called?
navigation or something?
The
Cartography?
set a path, plot course.
Yeah, what is that one? What's that skill check entail?
Okay.
Probably astrocartography.
Co-pilot is actually the better one. So it's either driving, piloting, or operating. So in this case, it's going to be piloting. To downgrade the difficulty.
Operating, I got better. I'll do operating. What's the difficulty with that one?
All right. I did say piloting, but I think operating does actually make more sense because this is like a hauler vehicle. So difficulty will be 2.
That one, for some reason, I actually at least have a rank in. Yay!
Okay, you downgrade the difficulty. Yeah, it's per success. So you're gonna downgrade the difficulty by 2.
That's not bad.
Uh,
Okay, guys, here's the path. Should be clear cut. Not too. Maybe a little stealthy. Just do your best.
all right. Who has operating?
Me.
Wait, but I just used operating. I had a bad choice.
Nolly has 1 rank in operating, and she always has versatile.
It might be good to versatile here.
Yeah, I can do that.
I am only a Mioshan worker, Mioshan laborer.
That's right.
Let's see. The difficulty for this operating check is probably I'm gonna say this is like a size 4 vehicle. It's not as big as the Tengu, but it's still sizable. So we'll call this difficulty 2 after Yara's plotting course.
Okay, so difficulty 2. I use a story point for versatile, and I roll what I want.
And I roll what I want. Fuck you.
I do what I want.
Yeah, that's right. Can I spend a maneuver like aiming or something? Or is my maneuver getting into the ship this round?
It would have to be getting in unless you have a feat that lets you mount a vehicle really quickly.
No, I had thought about getting that feat at some point, but I don't have it.
Okay.
Talent.
Could you take strain to do both?
You could.
I don't know if it. Do you think it's 2 strains worth? The encounter's not over, so I'm gonna heal strain. So sure, yeah. All right, 2 strain. Give me a boost. Give me the boots. All right. Cool. Let's rock and roll with whatever I please. I punch the controls.
Wow.
Why
Yep.
did the difficulty not show up?
I don't know, but it's probably worth re-rolling, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Obviously, we would want to re-roll that. Like, we're not going to take that.
There we go.
We'll take that. It's not as advantageous, technically speaking, but it is successful. So,
Right.
let me think. How were you using this versatile? Like, what were you rolling? Brawl? Oh.
Yeah, I always roll brawl. It's her highest strength skill.
So I'm taking it you
Like
punched
puppet
it?
style. No, just
No,
puppet
it's-
style.
No, like punch it.
Yeah. Like, there's like she's like fiddling with the controls, trying to move the levers that she's not used to. There's no like yoke. There's no like common piloting controls on this, and she just starts slamming some really stuck levers, and one of them unjams with a crunch and a couple of sparks. And,
Well,
She turns off
she
the
looks-
auto assist and starts using
Yeah.
regular manual.
The auto
Yeah.
steering is off, so it's really hard to steer it, but you just you grip it really hard and you rip it. And it takes off even under the stress of the atmosphere of the planet and trying to escape the gravity well. You manage to compensate and kind of use the gravity to just take off, maybe scraping the side of like one of those shipwrecked mountains back there. And you scream off towards where Krav is. So we'll say that you're there. Like, you will get there, but you're on the way.
Cool. Well,
All right. Next NPC turn. I think the enforcers, I mean, they need to take you down. And they're willing to harm you to do it, so we will do that. They still have their setbacks, that's 3. They will spend a maneuver aiming to get a boost. They're basically still doing the same check. Okay, Pierce 3, 7 damage, Krav.
Okay. I am okay. 7 minus 3, so 4. Okay. Okay, it's Pierce, right? Okay, so my armor doesn't go for it. Okay, so 7.
Oof, I think that does take you over the edge.
Yep. Damn it, I'm down. Okay, what's the crit?
Yeah, I guess we'll see.
Okay, let's roll for it. I'm compromised.
I'll say. That's kind of what being brought to your knees does. Increase difficulty of all skill checks by 1 difficulty die until the end of the encounter. Well, the encounter
Well, the
probably gonna end
encounter's
soon.
over, so I think it doesn't matter.
Interesting. So with the 3 threats, how do you want to spend those? You could gain a significant advantage in the situation. I wonder how that would work.
Oh,
Um,
how about this? In my defiance, I throw like, what if I my last act of defiance I damage the ship somehow, and like, the ship is now like more vulnerable to like easier track, it's leaking fuel or something. Just
Yeah,
the
that
ship
sounds
is more
good.
vulnerable.
All right. We could just. Oh, what's a system we can damage? Look at my critical hit chart.
Why not just engines?
I mean, we could do that.
The ship is
Yeah,
just
sure.
stuck. The ship is just stuck adrift, and these people are now going to be frantically running around trying to get the engine going. Now that they finally subdued the prisoner.
I gotta
Uh,
spend some time to turn.
There is one called Fire. You could start a fire.
Yeah, sure. I'll be an arsonist.
It may harm you.
Yeah, but it'll harm the rest of these people too, so I'll be an arsonist.
All right. We will say that a fire has broken out. You maybe kicked a gas panel or something during their last shot, and it ignited the fuel, and now there's a fire. They are running around like chickens with their heads cut off, trying to stop the fire. they're going to need to make a hard cool or athletics check to try and put it out next
As
turn.
I pass out, I have one last one-liner. It's like, look at you panicking, no discipline, and I pass out.
Well, you're not passed out, but you are incapacitated. Like, you can't move.
Okay.
Okay. Or you don't have the will to fight anymore. Okay, next PC turn. Say that Yara's done, Nolly is done. Alright, we can maybe we have Thraz, like, initiate, like, some sort of boarding procedures or something? I don't know. I think that would probably be operations. Alright, I guess he's going to try to go to the ship. The ship is, like, not responding to your approaching it, in spite of the fact that they can clearly sense you, so something must be going on board. So let's try and set up some boarding procedures. I'll say that it's difficulty 2, but I'm going to upgrade it with a story point, because I think that there's a chance that this could go wrong. There's the Game Master sheet. There you are.
The thing just crashes into the damn ship.
Yeah. This is essentially you're getting really close to them.
Sheldon Rock's friends are going to be pissed.
Yeah, especially because Thraz doesn't really have good operating skills.
And because this is just a side thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, what are we doing? Are we on course? Bam! What the hell is going on out there?
Alright, since there was no despair, I'm gonna say that you guys didn't, like, suffer a critical damage to the ship or anything, but you still were unable to board the ship. You're, like, now against it, and you're, like, kind of right up against it, scraping against its hull. And I guess Thraz recovers the strain. Whew! We didn't die.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. Alright, he's done.
That's what I meant to do.
Who wants the next turn? It's like all of your guys' turns. There's only one bad guy.
Do you want me to try operating? Because it turns out I'm actually got ranked in that.
You have already gone this round, so it's
Oh,
up
yeah.
to Shepard or Zaldenrock.
I am blind.
Isn't this the next
let
thing?
Shepard fly.
I mean,
You
I
will
can
all die.
try.
What did the critical actually say? Because technically you can still do
It's
stuff.
just boost, but I'm playing it up as in, like, I don't have the ability to, like, really see well. Because I think it's more fun. And I don't have piloting
Operating?
anyway.
Okay.
Or operating.
I don't have. So we just need an operating check, right? That's what we're
That's
kind of
correct.
waiting
Yeah.
for.
To successfully, like, attach yourself to the enemy ship, which I suppose Shepard could do in their own manual way.
I could punch it and then do a mechanics check and then accidentally do something right.
I would call
Make it
that an athletics check if you use your get 'em to grab the other ship and draw it towards you.
Someone
They
needs to
open an
aim
airlock
it.
door and just shoot their arm out.
That could also be cool. I'll say if you get a triumph, then you've also ripped the door off.
Okay.
Shepard pops open a door and just sticks her arm out and is like, what?
Please tell me how to roll this. I'm just using my get 'em.
I think you're
Athletic?
just making an athletics check.
Okay.
Again, them is purely the reasoning and aesthetics of it.
We will call this the difficulty. To pull a ship, I'll call this difficulty 4. You're in space. Like, we won't forget that. Size matters not. But it still has momentum that you need to counteract. So instead of 5, I'll call it a 4.
Okay. Go there, and then go back to the skill. Yeah, and it's just remove all boosts.
It's not like we're far away because Thraz has us up close. It's just getting the momentum.
Yeah, right.
And you got a triumph!
Hey!
You did it!
You grab onto the door, start pulling it, and as the ship crashes into your ship, it lines up with the doorway and just... The door just blasts off of its hinges and slams into the rest of your ship. You guys can now board. You see that there's a fire inside, though it is quickly losing oxygen.
Spacesuits up, I guess.
Yep.
Good job, Shepard.
I might call this an incidental. I think Sin and Krav and the Enforcers are going to need to make some sort of check to to resist falling out into space.
You
Does that-
bastard! You took my helmet away.
I
this
did.
This was your plan.
Oh no!
I wouldn't call it a plan. I'd call it chaos, controlled chaos. Let's
I knew
see.
I should allow that shit to happen.
I think I'll allow coordination or athletics from either of you. So Sin, you're gonna need to do this too, even though you are like wounded. You're just out of combat. You're not like down for the count. Are you there, Sin? Sin?
Jay.
Sin? Sin?
Go with no.
Yeah, that's fine.
They also can technically, they don't need to breathe in space.
Yeah, but they might not
Yeah.
want to get sucked out into it.
True.
Then
Okay,
we'll
then,
do a
I'll
mini game
just-
to get them back.
Okay, they do have brawn, so they're actually going to do brawn
Oh, it's better than coordination.
for them.
Oh, right, for the soldiers, of course.
Yeah, for the soldiers, not for Sin.
Okay, I'm gonna use coordinate. What's the difficulty?
Oh, I didn't set a difficulty, which I just realized. We'll call it difficulty 2. We'll say that there's plenty of stuff to grab onto in the ship, and you guys are farther away from the door.
I barely succeed. Fuck these guys.
We add 2 more enforcers. Damn, that's quite successful of them. I think maybe they're gonna no longer be affected by the setbacks. I think, although I forgot to have them be affected by it. So let me. Oh, that's still a success, though. No, it's not actually.
Do they have to have 2 triumphs to count as a success?
No, those 2 triumphs are their successes. One of them got canceled out, so now it's 0 successes
I see.
and an
I see.
advantage.
Yep.
So, how are they gonna spend these? Destroy the target's weapon or a piece of their equipment? I don't know, man.
Are they gonna destroy my spacesuit?
I'm gonna.
If we want to say, if at least one of those is something advantageous, them, this door venting all the oxygen could put out the fire.
That
That's
sounds
fair.
reasonable. I was gonna have them like. Oh, so they did fail. They didn't succeed, rather. So, I think I'll stay with this. Krav, do you have a gun on you?
Yes, I have 2 guns.
They grab one of your guns, trying to hold on to it, thinking that it's a surface that they can grab onto, and then they all get sucked out of the airlock.
I stole the particle phaser from the security guard, so bye-bye.
Well, the particle weapon is gone. That's them, quote unquote, destroying part of your weapons or armor. They sucked that out the window with you.
Alright, I'll delete it.
They fly out of there. There's still some enforcers on board, but they're trying to get the ship under control. And they're not in combat. Alright, technically this ends the encounter, so let's remove all turns. You guys can act with impunity.
Actually mean that we recover to a degree.
Yeah, you do recover some strain. I'm also probably going to roll for Sin.
The most important thing is Jay, yeah.
Yeah, to find out what's up with Sin. So let's do...
Jay, you back?
Nope.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna need a... It's probably better for coordination for you. It's difficulty 2.
Okay.
Shepard ripped the door off of your ship, and the other Letnev got sucked out the airlock, but you guys might too.
You are all being ejected.
I hate you so much.
Alright, you succeeded, and you got some advantages, so you can spend those at will.
I guess I'll recover strain.
Yeah, why not? Breath of fresh air. What do we live in a barn? Alright. We need to get Krav and Sin over there. You guys are both crippled and injured. So, who wants to act?
Well, doesn't Sin recover like health from the way they do it?
I'm trying to determine that, but I haven't gotten to be able to roll that. It was mostly
I think that once you guys are safe, we can roll for that.
Okay, we aren't
Alright.
safe yet. Okay.
Zaldenrock, you
Um,
haven't gone
I'm still
yet.
unconscious.
Zaldenrock,
I
you
have
haven't
not.
gone yet. Do you want to try to rescue them?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
I'll go after him.
So-
I'm in
There's
Miashan Labor's stuff now, right?
yeah. You guys are in armor in their disguise kit.
Yeah.
Okay. Low gravity. Since you got the ships are like close together and there's stuff to like grab onto, I'm gonna add 2 setbacks to this, but I'm gonna need you to make a coordination check, Zaldenrock. And it's gonna be difficulty 2. So 2 purple, 2 black.
2 purple, 2 black. And let me just, because I do have.
Oh, this guy gets sucked out as well.
Uh-huh. Where is it? Because I heard gravity.
Oh yeah, we're in 0G. Or at least very low G.
When making a check using one of these skills in a zero gravity environment or athletics and coordination, your character may spend 2 advantages to heal 3 stress. Okay, that doesn't do much.
Not if you're not stressed, yeah.
Yeah. Null gravity adept. Okay, well, just coordination. Should be good. What is our story point situation?
4, 3. I have 3.
I'll use one. Why not?
Now it's tipped in my favor.
Natalie, get them back.
Well, I got them all, I think.
Yeah, I'll say with the
That's
triumph, you're able to get both of them. You jump onto the ship. You see like some Letnev trying to like desperately seal off the door. You just kind of like kick them and they go down the hallway, spinning around over themselves in the 0G. You see Sin and Krav on the ground. Krav is like trying to like grab Sin and pull them with him, but his knees are like shot out. You rush over to them, grab them, and lift them up using the 0G to your advantage, and you coordinate your way out of the ship. Shepard is holding the 2 ships together. Finally, you get back onto your ship, and Shepard just lets it go, and it drifts off. Now that they don't have a door, they probably won't last very long.
Only one person can fit on the door.
That's right.
That's true.
I understood that reference.
Thank you.
Shepard, I have a alternative
You're gonna let me let it
option
go?
for
I
you.
can kill people?
I'm going to have Krav maybe give you the option to aim their ship at a target.
How the fuck am I gonna aim? I can barely see.
You guys
think
are
it's
like
like a
above the
javelin.
planet, like just above the atmosphere probably.
Krav, do we find any point in this? Do we want to aim the ship at anything?
I don't understand.
I don't know
Why
if it's
we're
ours or
doing anything.
theirs.
So
I don't.
you noticed their coordinates and where they were heading. They had no reason to hide it from you at that point. You know where they're storing the super weapon on Tekron below you. And you think it's visible from space.
Oh, okay, that's what you mean. Okay.
So we can
Like, I was
use
like,
their
why do
ship
you
as a
need to aim?
decoy
Okay.
by aiming it? Or aim
It's
it
like
at the thing?
Just
The
like
ship is a giant metal baseball.
I'm just gonna say this. Take me there to Shepard.
Take me there. Hold on.
No, to
You-
the console, so I can input the coordinates.
Oh, okay.
So we're not going to deal with the other ship. The other ship can fuck off. We're just going to go fly to it.
What?
Okay.
Is that
Okay, what
is that
are
how
we
we're stating?
talking about here? I think we're talking about like 5 different things. Here.
Shepard is going to throw the other ship at the target.
Okay.
Because the other ship is empty. Because we saved you guys and you're on our ship.
Big
So you
ship,
just need to tell
crashed
Shepard
through
to throw the.
atmosphere.
Okay,
Like-
so the ship is like that small they can be physically thrown.
We're in
It's
space,
0G.
and it
Probably
had
just
a.
needs a launch.
And Shepard's a
Yeah.
Titan. This is not something that a normal person could do.
Okay, sure.
Because of the
sure.
fire was having issues.
Okay. I didn't think a ship could be thrown at all. So
Well-
I assumed it was a lot bigger. I didn't realize Silhouette 2 was equivalent to pushing this thing.
It's what, like the size of a bus? Bigger than that?
I'm the size of an SUV.
So a person pushing like a truck or like an 18-wheeler maybe?
Yeah, I'd say the other
big
ship
thing-
is maybe like size Silhouette 4 probably.
And again, like 0G. If this thing gets a small nudge, it will not stop moving.
It's like pushing a boulder down a hill.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just get it done.
So,
Like,
Shepard, this is going to be an athletics check as well. It'll still be difficulty 4. But you can aim. Twice if you take 2 strain.
I will aim.
And you have story
once.
points left.
Why do you want this to succeed so bad? Stop trying to railroad me.
I'm just telling you what you can do. You don't
I'm
have
just
to
gonna
do it.
roll.
Krav Titanics behind you and guides your arm because you can't see.
Yeah. I'm following Captain's orders. Shepard throws the thing because Captain said throw the thing.
I'm going to let it go now. And then Krov's like, hold on. And points at a speck on the horizon. Aim there. What? Aim there. Shepard narrows their glitching eyepiece. Their aperture's like squinting. I understand. And then heaves. And then it just rockets down towards the surface. Krov gets the helmet on his spacesuit and breathes, fogging up the inside of the lens as you guys watch the ship traveling and unable to move itself. And it explodes. Hooray! You did it. You guys are reunited. We can end this encounter. You guys close the door to your own ship, and the oxygen starts to refill the room.
Time to do some medical checks.
Yeah, I think that would be prudent.
Okay. Krav or Sin first? Who wants to get their critical injuries helped?
get help, Sin.
I have no critical injuries. I'm down.
Wounded.
Okay.
Also,
All
yeah,
right.
definitely do your roll as well, Sin, because you can recover that way.
Yeah.
That's
possible.
pretty good.
We'll see.
Your past have health, right? So what's the difficulties? Do we have a Xenomedicum on or just a regular Medicum?
I have it.
Okay, so then
yeah, one of you guys always have it.
it's difficulty 2 then, right?
Let me check. Above
Past
half,
the health. Yeah.
it's 2.
Okay. Can I get a boost from somebody? Let's see if we can get a little bit of help.
Yeah, Thraz can help.
Okay. I tell Thraz to like put the armor there, and then I like get like a weird alien canister. It's like, okay, this should accelerate. Da 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 da.
This
Yeah,
should
could have been better.
refuel their gaseous levels.
You get 5 back.
Oh, yay. Okay.
You can't be medicined again for the heals again today.
That is so fine. I am up.
All right, and let's go to Krav. Let's get your critical injury. Because how many do you have now?
You also rolled your end of encounter recovery, right, Sin?
Yes, I did.
Okay, cool.
Which means I'm at 10 out of 16.
Cool.
Yay. I have 4 critical injuries.
Right. Does that mean you have difficulty 4 now, or critical injuries are still
Nope,
fine?
you just
No.
choose a specific one to treat.
Okay,
Yeah,
what's the worst?
and
I have two difficulty ones and then 1 difficulty 1 ones. Whichever you feel more confident.
Also,
Alright.
maybe whichever one has a persistent effect.
That's
None of it has persistent effect because it's
They all
this-
ended at the encounter.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I guess it doesn't
The
matter.
Alright.
encounter's
I'll do it.
continuing.
I'll do a difficulty 2 one, and you decide which one you want to get rid of.
It's
Um,
the same thing. So
Medicine check, boost die from Fraz being my nurse. Fuck!
that's fantastic.
God
Wow.
damn it.
This would be so good if we had any bandages left. Like, it's perfect. Like, the wound is right here, it's all ready, but we don't have any bandages. That's crazy.
Okay, let's just RP it as I'm in a bad mood and I reject the treatment.
Oh, that's actually much more fun. I'm fine. But you're mortally wounded. I'm fine. Pulls out a dermal sealer and kind of excuses themselves.
Yara looks up, is like, so technically your wound is not physical. You're going to have to go to therapy to fix it.
It is
Oh,
okay.
I'd rather burn the galaxy than go to therapy.
I am an AI. You can trust me as your therapist. Shepard says.
You should join your family in
No.
space to be happy.
How to heal condition?
Synthetic organism.
Are you asking how to heal condition, Shepard?
Yes.
What kind of condition?
You are an injured arm.
A critical injury?
No, you
No,
just said it
the
was a
damage
condition.
on the particle beam.
The damage on the particle beam, that's going to require a mechanics check.
Oh, no. I'm gonna toss out this thing. You know the thing that I told you guys to buy because it like heals, repairs items instantly.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
So let me just find it.
Does that mean Shepard's an item?
Yes.
You have one.
It means your arm is nothing.
I was gonna say, because the whole thing is that it's an arm. It's very confusing.
I am using these flexes biceps, and a positronic cannon comes out of one of
I
them.
go to the convention hall and I go to the weapons check and I flex my arms, go, these guns.
Okay, bypass pack. That's what it's called. So spin a maneuver and expend one whole turn of vehicle or repair a damaged item on one step. So I have one, so I'm just gonna toss it in your face, and then you figure it out. Spend a maneuver and spend it to heal one trauma on a vehicle or repair damage on the item. One
I think
step.
you do the Iron Man thing and you just basically pop out the cannon, put the thing on, and then you pop the cannon back in.
All right.
And you know what, actually, while this is happening, because she's not going to do anything else, Nolly can sort of wave Shepard over to like a little table that she's cleared off inside the ship, be like, come on, let me take a look at that arm. And I'll do a mechanics check to see if she can fix the other level of disrepair.
Woo! Shepard will sit on the ground and just like plop the arm out in front and you see it just staticking. It is kind of doing some very strange things that it probably shouldn't be doing.
Now, one level of it is difficulty 1, is that correct?
I do not recall. I don't have that on my GM screen that I have.
Okay, what are you looking for?
Healing
Okay.
items.
Mechanics.
Mechanics and Genesis.
Like repairing items, I mean.
Oh, repairing item.
I think it is just difficulty 1, and I'm pretty sure it's a mechanics check.
Yeah, I know it's mechanics. And I think since we have the bypass pack to get rid of one of the tiers,
Yeah.
it's down to the first level.
Okay, so repairing gear, I have the chart for it. Minor repair required is difficulty 1. Count. So okay. What is the state of the damage?
Minor.
Well, they're bypassing it to minor, so it's just difficulty 1.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll roll that.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wait, hold on. Yara said she was helping me as well.
Of
Yeah.
course.
I recall that. All right, we're super advantageous.
Just having a good time.
We're so ready
Shepard
if
don't have
anything happens, maybe.
So
We're
Shepard's
missing
arm
one
is
screw
being,
again.
No, Shepard's arm's being like kind of disassembled. It all technically functions, but it's not quite attached.
Well, it's jury-rigged,
No, I got
but
this.
it's jury-rigged,
Yeah,
but like we'd have to get it to like our facilities if we could repair the rest of it.
Nolly like disassembles the arm very meticulously, logging everything, puts it all back together. Shepard's like, it still does not fully work. Well, yeah, okay, but now I understand it.
Nolly actually left like the middle finger stuck in the up position, so he's just
Yeah, that's
constantly
right.
flipping people off, and he can't grab things well.
We didn't
It's
have
really better
electrical
than
tape. We had to use scotch.
Normally, my gun is from my index finger. This is my middle finger.
This is an inconvenience.
Lateral upgrade.
I
All right.
pointed at the rest of the party and I go, "Look what Nolly did."
Wow,
course.
you maybe don't want to show that to people. Okay. Is everybody good?
Alright,
Is everybody
yeah,
getting
let's
all
go.
the dermal sealers that they need?
Murder Mormahawked.
Because we
No,
can
I'll
do.
pop one later if I need it.
Does
anyone
Croft maybe need one?
A medicine check or anything else that I could help with?
I can apply my own dermal sealer.
Yeah,
Nolly,
just
did you want a medicine check or no?
I was gonna say maybe if Shepard wants to reciprocate and medicine check Nolly, we can do that.
I'll
Yeah.
help
Fair.
Shepard with
Yar-
the medicine check.
Yara was doing a lot with helping Sin, so Shepard would probably have to use this time to help Nolly
Yeah.
instead.
We're sitting down. Nolly's
I
messing
just
with
show up
Shepard's
to aid
hand,
by
so...
giving like the equipment. Sorry, we're out of bandages, but here's all the scalpels and stuff.
Here's all the
What-
scalpels and stuff. Let's keep that away from the teenager, please.
No, yeah, Yara's like, here's all the meat equipment I don't need for Sin.
I found some sutures and I found some twine, but we got no bandages left. Shepard did a pretty good job sewing.
So is
Yeah, we
that
need-
2 wounds, 3 wounds?
I think it's in addition to additional from the successes. So I think it's 3, unless Shepard has some feats.
I think the feats are what gives me the extra. I think it's just 2, unless Shepard has a feat.
Repeat that one more time. What?
Do you have
have a feat?
anything that gives you more wounds healed
Okay,
on
cool.
successes?
No.
So it's 2.
I also realized one of the healing feats is objectively worse than another healing feat. So I'm stopped taking rank from that one because it's a bad one.
Is it
One
from
of
a
them-
different book?
I think so. One basically gives you extra healing, but the person takes strain, and then the other one just gives you extra healing. So I'm just
I would just maybe consider if one should give precedence over the other, even if the worst one, because that does sometimes the reason they have it in different books is because different settings like demand that healing be better in them and stuff like that.
I have to double check it. I think the weird thing is its core rulebook has the better healing feat, but Shadow of the Beanstalk has the weirder, technically worse feat. I'm still trying to figure out which one this one is technically better.
That could make sense. It's like in Shadow of the Beanstalk, there are some weapon upgrades that are just strictly better than the versions that come in Embers or the core book, because Shadow of the Beanstalk is more
Oh, but I'm
focused
saying this
on
is
weapons.
oddly the inverse. The core rulebook has Surgeon, which increases the reticent checks as long as you win. But Combat Medicine makes it so... Oh, I guess Combat Medicine guarantees it even if you don't win. That's the trade-off. But it takes strain. So, most of
Anyway.
the time, not worth it.
So what happens next, GM?
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah, let's move on with
No.
interesting things.
all right.
nothing happens.
Nothing happens. You guys win.
Ah, cool. Badoop leaves Discord.
Well, time to kill the planet
Oh,
because
shit.
there's nothing left
Actually,
to
now
kill.
I know why it's important. I know Combat Medicine is useful. Retroactively, Krav could have gotten the recovery because I think I only failed by 1. That's why Combat Medicine is useful.
No, you got nothing. You failed by 2.
Oh, you're right.
You get
Hey,
nothing.
let's move on.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm dying.
Dying. All right.
No, Zaldenrock is dying, and
He's-
When combat stops, a little
There's-
timer starts ticking down on Zaldenrock.
this with 3 other he cries.
Birds.
He's dying.
Yeah.
All right. The ship heads off of Tekron. Now that it's escaped their gravity and no longer have anything to deal with, you guys fly off. You tend to your wounds a bit. Captain Shahir is kind of just looking out the window. He hasn't said anything really, except for quiet things that he said to like the other Shikrai infantry. The atmosphere here is very tense. I will say that Krav, you report in to your brother. We don't have to deal with it now, but you send out an encrypted message, and you complete your next agenda benchmark. You've disabled their weapon on the ship, or on the planet, with a
I
ship.
don't know how, but I did it.
Yeah, you convinced Shepard to aim at a specific point on the planet, and it crashed into it.
I was very lucky.
Yeah, I didn't think that was going to happen either. Anywho, you guys are approaching the Dreadnought. This is a shipment that's supposed to arrive. Okara looks to your hacker in the group and says, "Is there any way that you guys can send like a good signal to them? We just want to make sure that our codes are accurate."
All right, what you gotta roll? Make me roll. What difficulty?
We'll call this perception check.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
And we'll give you a upgrade because it is dealing with computers.
Could I get assistance?
Draz knows computers. He can try that. He can assist you.
Okay, so I get a boost and an upgrade in its perception, which I've invested in now.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. I'll say you take a strain as you realize that this code is probably out of date. Or maybe it's like corrupted a little bit. We'll say it's corrupted. You might be able to repair the damage as you approach the Dreadnought, but it'll take some time, and they might ask for it before it's ready.
I'll relay the issue.
But how? They're gonna detect us if they try to like board us or anything, or if they reach out with their minds. We need to distract them somehow.
Do have? No, we don't. That's our other ship. Well,
We have one of their double agents. You might be distracted if they were around doing something.
One of their double agents.
Nolly/Rasa? Isn't this a
Right. That is true. I don't know, Nolly. Is it possible
You're
for
bait.
you to do something psychic to add to this stealth?
Oh wait, I probably wouldn't have known that, but or have I?
Sorry, I stepped aside to refill my water. What is the current situation that we're trying to do?
You're trying to
Distraction.
stall for time so that Yara can repair a corrupted signature that you're supposed to send to the Dreadnought.
Okay, what about this? Because Nolly has the mind bender talent where she can influence like the emotional state of others around her, maybe she can like project like impatience or something to something, I don't know, maybe like project a sort of like emotional sense like a Druaa would have. So that if anyone tries to mind scan the ship, it's like, oh, okay, this is like one of our people who's clearly frustrated that some Miashan like messed up the code transmit on their ship or something.
Did you do anything to the Taskmaster below? Like mentally,
obliterated him?
psychically?
Killed him dead. Good.
Killed him dead? Alright. Well, we can try to impersonate them psychically, like get mentally into their space and try and emit a worthwhile telepathic signature. What do we call this? Discipline, perhaps?
Well, if Rasa would be doing this, maybe it's deception, and I can just burn a story point to say she comes out and use her deception skill for it.
Okay. Yeah. We can say that Rasa is doing that. Like, is there any way that you can do something and Nolly gets like a little like their eyes glaze up and like
Nolly's...
in like sudden like, well, what can I do? And then Ross is like, I can do something.
Yeah.
Awesome. I love that. Let's.
But does she want to?
I don't think she wants to get caught.
Rasa doesn't want things.
Rasa also doesn't want
She
to deal with
requires
the Druaa
things.
in any way, right?
Yeah. I guess perhaps.
I'm just curious about how the brain space is.
Perhaps.
Sorry, Chris
perhaps
was talking
I
to Chris,
add.
I didn't hear what you said.
Perhaps I add a setback to it because Rasa is like the Druaa are like anathema to her.
Yeah.
So I'll just add a setback to it, but I'm gonna find a thing to do. Who would be detecting this signature? What is their discipline?
Probably really.
I'm actually going to say that it's going to be difficulty 1. But I'm going to spend a story point to upgrade it to a red. Because this could go very bad.
Oakley dokley.
But the person detecting it does not have a lot of willpower.
All right, lock and load. Ross. Yeah, basically, Nolly sort of looks nervous. She wrings her hands a little bit. She closes her eyes. Obviously, no one knows this is happening, but she is trying to convince Rasa that this is a life or death situation that she needs her help in. When she opens her eyes, she has steely, cold glare and focuses through the windows on the ship.
All right. Ooh, that was close.
Yeah.
That red die coming in clutch. How How do you want to spend those advantages?
2 advantages. What can I do with those? Ooh, can I find something out about them?
You reach out psychically, and the response is not what you expected. The mind of a Druaa is normally very, like, intricate and ordered, but this one is, like, almost injured somehow. Like, it's barely on life support. Like, the telepathy is just, like, a flat line. It maybe reacts to your presence, but that's about it. And you sending out this psychic response, you realize that you're not in as much trouble as you thought you were. Yara, let's see if you can repair that signature. Let's call this difficulty 3.
Okay.
Computers.
Can I get assistance from Sin or Thraz?
Yeah, and I'll give you a boost because Nolly bought some time. Or confirmed that you didn't need to buy as much time.
Okay, so difficulty 3, 2 boosts, let's go.
Fantastic. You
Okay,
easily
I think
repair
that
it. How do you want to spend those advantages?
Boost to the next person, and boost to myself for my next turn.
Alright, the next person has a boost. The signature checks out. You get a confirmation back on your ship. Yes,
We're good, guys.
in. We can finally get in. We're probably going to need to unload you guys in some sort of shipping crate or something. We'll try and keep up our disguises as long as we can, but we will need to get rid of everybody on the ship. Okay? We just need to make sure we're in the right position and not surrounded. Is everybody good? Does everybody understand the plan?
Let's go.
Sure.
All right.
When do we come out of the crate?
We'll bang on the crate twice.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Secret agent stuff.
The ship enters the sort of force field that blocks it from the outside horrors of space, and it lands inside of the upper hangar of the Nefish Star, the Nalu Dreadnought. Let's get some guys in here. We will assume that you guys are, for the most part, together. I'm also going to take you off your little posts.
Oh shit.
Yeah. It's a ship.
No, I forgot the I think the one of our ships is gone for good.
I don't.
Oh,
think
because we
so.
left it on the planet because you took it.
It'll be fine.
No. We is either on the planet or we put it into the cargo bay, and we threw the ship down.
Boom.
So it's either on the planet or it's in the ship that crashed.
I think it was
Yeah.
in
I
the
think
ship
it was
that
in the
crashed.
cargo deck.
No, it wasn't.
Was it?
Okay.
It's still on Torkin.
Okay.
Yeah,
You gonna
because
have parking tickets?
you just got on their ship. We left you the ship in case you needed it.
Okay. Sounds good.
Let me just get a token to represent the party, so that we don't have a million jillion tokens inside of there.
What are you afraid?
Yes.
Until we all split up.
I'm afraid of so many things.
I'm so afraid. Alright, I have a little clock, if you will indulge me. There's a
No.
8 clock stealth clock here.
No.
If that ever reaches full, I guess I shouldn't have called it stealth. I should have called it something else. Maybe like detection. Let's call it that instead. Or noise. We'll call it noise. If that noise meter reaches full, this ship is on high alert. That doesn't mean that somebody immediately next to you won't notice you until it's full. It just means that the ship hasn't gone to red alert yet. Understand?
Okay.
Okay. You guys enter the upper hangar. What do you guys see here? I'll let anybody contribute. Well, let's ask for 3 facts about this hangar.
Fact
Druaa,
number
right?
1, yeah, Druaa. There are it specifically placed like nodes of crystal, almost like lamps, except there are also lamps, but they're sort of strategically placed at high points around the room, pointing inward. Um, yeah, they glow slightly.
Nice. I think that
Yeah,
they're
like all the interactable, what do you call it? Like the computer stations
Consoles?
or whatever are the consoles are not typical because they can probably interact with them through their mind and not necessarily have to click buttons.
Sure. We can say that their consoles are like a large crystal interface that's maybe like each facet is gilded, like on the edges, such that each facet is like a different button or something.
Question: these snake people, they're like Naga with like the snake bellies, like
They have snake tails and they have frills above their heads.
Okay.
Some of the
So
ones
instead of
here,
stairs, there
yes,
are ramps instead.
absolutely.
So
Yes.
it's a very different like way of navigating and elevation in order to compensate for their different anatomy.
Oh, I'd say
Very
that.
See shedded snake skin in the corners of rooms.
I would say
This is
that.
gross. They're
I
not
would
that unhygienic.
I'm also going to say that instead of ladders for like immediate transport, they probably have like a fire pole to like crawl up around.
Yeah.
Mm.
Please?
What's that, Dan?
What?
Did you say
Did you
teeth?
say something?
Do you say please?
I can't hear you if you're saying something.
Mommy? All right. Well, barring that,
Anyway.
we'll say all that. I'll say that it's also very hot and humid. The temperature controls in this ship, the environment controls are like something that a snake would love.
It's a Florida
Also,
summer in here.
Florida summer in here. Glowing. We'll say that the crystals are like pinks and yellows. The architecture is like coppery color materials. And they also always have like sweeping architecture for like their guardrails, and like long, thin, like beams grabbing each other together, connecting each other together. In this room, you see around 13 Druaa going about their business. Some are more put together than others. The assault thralls up here are kind of overseeing some of the labor and seem to be doing the more important jobs. You see one at one of those crystalline consoles, and the other 2 are kind of directing the clones to the less developed clones to unload all of the materials for this new shipment that's coming in. So you see some slithering creatures approach you, but their frills are like gone. They're completely bald. They have no eyes that you can see. And their teeth are like sharp, and their arms are covered with like these warped into these blackened claws. And they hiss as they approach you. Well, you being mostly just Saldenrock. The rest of you are in a crate. And the other... Yep. There is a cat in the box, so that's fun. Saldenrock, why don't we have you do a deception check?
Or there may not be a cat in a box. I don't know.
There may or may not be.
Yeah, right,
Right.
exactly.
And I'm going to have
I
Quintilis
see that you enjoy Ghost Trick.
do leadership for his,
All right.
in lieu of his detection check. Sorry.
Deception.
Deception.
And difficulty.
Let's call this, since it's the thrall clones that are investigating you, poking around. Oh, they actually suck at everything, huh? So, difficulty is 1.
Oh. Okay.
The other thing I
And
will
then-
say is when Rasa sort of did the brain scan, she did tell the rest of the group like something's wrong. That these are not like they're compromised Druaa, whether they're Mahawked or decayed or something. Something's different about them.
Maybe she explains this to you guys now while you're in the crate. Didn't think it was important before.
Okay.
All right.
Oh my. Those are two different checks.
Those are
or
two different checks.
results.
Captain Shahir,
One's good.
Zaldenrock, you kind of like try to put yourself forward and like explain things, but Shahir like kind of stops you and maybe uses your advantages as like a boost to him, and he just approaches and nods. You're not sure why he didn't say anything, but it seems to work as the clones just kind of hiss and turn towards the box. He like shoos the rest of them away, as if he's greater than them somehow. And this works from the Triumph, I guess. I was going to have the clones take command of the box, but because Shahir got a Triumph, we'll say that you guys still have control of the box.
Yeah, I did it.
Yeah, I did it. Shahir kind of shakes his head at you, and responds over comms, "You can't talk to them, Zaldenrock. They read minds here. Keep comms silent. Just hand gestures. You remember from the Argent flight training, yes?"
I flash back to a time when I remember that they do a lot of weird feather hand signals.
Yeah, you recall some of them, and you just kind of nod silently in understanding.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Grumble, grumble. Move on.
We are subservient, and we are telepaths. That's all we need to know. He gestures to the rest of the infantry, and then they start moving the box. Zaldenrock, where do you want to take us? To a safer, more secure part of the ship with less people and less eyes?
Probably, yeah. So that would be
Anywhere that is from upper to lower, because of the difficulties of the Druaa and their unusual forms of locomotion, I'm going to say that it will require... it's difficult terrain, so it'll take 2 moves. Which wouldn't be a problem if you weren't traveling with people, because you have evasive, right? Or
yeah,
agile,
I have
whatever it's
swift.
called. Swift. That's the speed
That
word.
doesn't help if I'm carrying everyone else, essentially.
Yeah.
So maybe the cargo hold lower? Does that seem out of...
Yeah, I mean, you're carrying supplies, so
Yeah,
makes sense.
let's just head there now and try to get everyone together.
Okay. You head to the
Or
lower...
are we trying to get them out of the box, or are we kind of carry them through the whole thing? And...
It would be nice to get them out of the box.
Yeah, let's get to the lower cargo hold then.
All right.
Going out of there.
You head down there. Down there, there's less servitor clone, or there's less Mahawk clones down there. These ones look even weaker than the ones that were subservient up there, or subordinate up there. These guys look like they almost don't even have claws, and their teeth aren't quite as sharp. They still maybe have some of their vestigial now, like frills on their heads, and their serpentine bodies, but they are just like moving crates and stuff about. You might be able to find a quiet place here to escape the crate.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna think, like, in my head, God, these things are lower beings, and kind of like do a like point to somewhere to be like, get out of my way, please.
Okay, we'll call that a coercion check or leadership. I'll allow either.
Coercion. I'll do coercion.
All right. It's difficulty. Let me change.
Alright.
Let me see if these guys have different, but I don't think they do. Nope, they don't. So it's difficulty 1.
1 coercion. Go ahead. Are you kidding? No.
Wow, that's 2 blanks.
Ow! That's just unlucky. I was too cocky, and I don't have my special armor on me to help me.
They hiss at you, and one of them like grabs at the crate to try to like pull it away from you. I'm gonna have you take a strain from this.
Fair enough. That's...
It looks like they might get aggressive if you don't give them the crate.
Who's? Ew, what is? Can I just kind of glare at Captain Shahir? Because he's the one that's like walking with me, right? It's none of the other.
None of the others. They're in the crate. The big ass crate, I
Okay.
should add. It's like maybe on one of those like, it's like on a pallet jack, but it's like hovering just inches above the ground.
Right. Yep. Yep.
One of them's. I think
Yeah,
there
maybe
is
I'll
an
just
item
look
actually
at
in the
him.
book. Okay, he's
and
going
be
to.
Like, you want to try to help me? Like, think you want to try to help me out over here? As I nod and gesture towards these two dum-dums.
The captain walks up to the servitor clones and starts engaging with them telepathically, or at least thinking really loud. Okra like kind of moves around behind them, as do some of the infantry soldiers, and
Okay, yeah.
then they
They are
attack.
with
They take them out.
Oh, okay. I mean, I could have done that. I could have done that.
Do you want to?
What, help attack one? Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Shahir is going to tell you no weapon discharge. No energy discharge.
Okay. Well, we can.
Got a
We
bow?
have
You
this.
got a bow.
Oh wait, I do have a bow. Yeah. What am I doing?
Oh, fuck!
Jesus.
Yeah. Nah, I'm just gonna fucking needle bow one of these guys.
Yeah, they have, like, no difficulty, so it's, we'll call you in short range, because you were right near them.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I'll have Okara join this.
All right. So it's difficulty 2, or is it difficulty none?
It's difficulty 1 for you.
1. Okay. Needle bow. Go. Yeah. Yeah. Now my actual yellow dice do something.
Okay. She doesn't break through their soak, like, she doesn't have pierce. So she will deal 7 damage to them, and you will deal 6 damage to them. She also kills an additional one with a triumph. So these guys go down. Your monofilament arrow just pierces one straight through the skull, and it collapses in a heap. Its features have started to, like, move, almost settling as it dies. Almost like it wasn't fully formed. Quickly, behind these boxes. She hear, like, gestures to you with their secret
I
code.
pull the arrow out of his skull and clean it off a little bit.
And they tap twice on the cargo ship, or cargo container, so you guys can get out now. It's safe.
Nolly, as soon as the lid is open, Nolly jumps out dramatically and clings to the side, humming like under her breath herself.
I didn't fully register what you were doing at first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, I actually do have more stealthy kind of sounding music, so...
It's spy time. As a spy.
Now
As
I
a
also doesn't-
spy.
She left her jacket back on the ship with like more of her like bulkier stuff. She just has the cover armor skin and the gauntlets and her pistols.
Nice. Everybody else engaging their weapons of choice. Shahir tells you guys over comms to stay quiet and no energy discharge, because it'll probably get picked up.
Got it.
Got
Everybody
it.
take out your
Stealthy
bows.
and goes invisible. He's very aware that he is very fragile right now. So
Maybe Sin can do some reconnaissance. Raz gestures to the to the stealthy one.
It's a dying
Gestures to
person.
empty air, and Sin is like, I like that idea, and tries to find a vent to skulk into.
All right. Okay, so we can maybe have Sin be a separate token up here if we want Sin to investigate rooms before you guys go into them or something.
That could be a fair choice.
We should also get some kind of layout of the ship. Blueprints. I'm not familiar with Druaa ships. They're completely alien to us.
Just think about the ship, then maybe it'll come to you.
Haha, very funny.
Ramp.
We can assume. I'll say that Yara tries to like hack a console. I'm not sure if Dan can speak because I know that there's been some back and forth about that. But we can assume that maybe Yara goes to a console. Ooh, Dan's typing. Sorry, back. Okay. Can you speak?
Yes,
It's
not.
not.
Okay, that's fair. Yara heads over to a console to try to like hack it and bring up like blueprints that they can access, but it's not responding to anything that you do. You're like pressing buttons and like there's no FireWire cables or USB-C, nothing you can really plug into. You can't interact with any of the technology on this ship, not anything built by the Druaa. So you kind of like turn to the rest of them and you're like, what the fuck do I do? They make like a science check. Yeah, we can try a science check.
Then you gotta think at it.
To intuit how to interact. Well, I mean, to intuit how to interact, you intuit that it's telepathic. It's thought responsive. Everyone kind of looks at Nolly. The only person that's shown any telepathic tendencies.
Well, okay, I can shove something into someone else's brain, but I can't do the brain computer thing. Okay, fine, I'll try. Okay, Nolly, I guess we'll walk over to the console and very sort of cautiously put her hands on the crystal, like putting individual fingers on various different facets, and close her eyes and Yara, just stay next to me. I'm gonna try and explain anything I see. Okay.
Nolly, you interact with the console. I'm gonna have you... Man, what kind of check would psychic be? I guess...
Probably they kind of fall under discipline.
I think
stuff
discipline,
like
because you need to like order your mind and make sure that you're like thinking about the right stuff.
that. Right. Okay. Cool.
Okay, so we'll call this a discipline check. We'll call it difficulty 3.
Ooh. Wait. Okay. Sorry. We can just do this check, but something just occurred to me. If like Nolly is basically working with Yara, do we do the skilled help thing?
Huh.
Basically have it be like a willpower based computers check?
That could work.
I'm just saying that because
No,
I think it would give us
I'm
a
gonna
really
say
juiced dice pool.
I'm gonna say it's still a discipline check,
Okay.
but I will allow Yara's intelligence to maybe be the skill that you use.
Oh, yeah.
Because you have
Okay.
ranks in discipline, right?
I have 2 ranks in discipline and I have 4 willpower, so if Yara has 5 intelligence, then it's better. Okay,
Yara's is
Yara has
4.
4. Okay. I mean, we can just get a boost. I think that's reasonable, though.
Yeah, yeah. Yara's kind of explaining to you like how computer systems work as you're trying to concentrate and like move around through these facets. You can see your mind almost entering the technology and refracting through the ship, almost as if you are running through this net somehow.
Ugh.
Whoa, I'm in. Well, we'll see how well you are in difficulty 3.
Yes. So sorry, I'm just scrolling through talents just to check something quick. Now I'll figure it out if I need it. You know what? We'll use the story point for an upgrade while we're at it. Okay, difficulty 3. Discipline. Okay, nice.
A shy success, but you did it. You get 3 advantages.
I can spend 2 of those on Driven to Succeed to buy back 2 story points for us.
No, those are mine!
No!
And you recover strain. We'll say that the act of traveling through the crystals, it's almost a calming experience. you're flowing through this psychic pathway, and it's been made so easy for you that freeing your mind almost away from Rasa for a moment gives you some time to yourself.
Actually, what it is when interacting with it and interfacing with something else, like telepathically, it's the first time where Nali can feel no like conflicting pressure from Rasa. Both Nali and Rasa are calm while doing this. It's the first time neither one of them has been like pushing against the door.
Perhaps this almost feels in a confusing way like you are alone. Like,
Right.
oh, finally, I'm by myself, but you realize, like, maybe later, that is just you guys united.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
Alright. Anyway, you pull up some blueprints and they appear on the crystal facet in front of you. You now see this entire ship in the same way that it is presented here.
Alright. Yeah, Nali takes her fingers off the crystal. Okay. Did you get all that, Yara? And Sugera says yes. Then can't talk.
Yeah. Yara gets some notes as to how to interface with the thing. You think, Yara, if you can find some sort of like conversion device, you might be able to interface with it yourself, though that would probably belong to some sort of like underling or laborer, or maybe it's a device that it might exist elsewhere on the ship. But otherwise, it's impossible to like interface with these things without some sort of conversion device. Psionic, anyway. All right.
That's what Nara was trying to figure out how to maybe jerry-rig.
Yeah. There might be a way later, but for now, it's impossible for you. All right. Do you guys have any plans? Maybe Shahir is like looking for comments and ideas on taking out the Dreadnought. We need to make sure that no more Mahakt are on this Dreadnought.
Could we just get this thing to pilot into an asteroid or something?
We don't want to destroy the ship.
Oh.
We are on the ship.
I mean, we just set it to autopilot and then leave, or set it on a course and leave.
If we leave with it just left like that, the Mahakt might be able to regain control. We need to kill all of the Mahakt on this ship. That is our mission. The
So
Argent
why not
Flight
just
would
crash
settle
the
for
ship?
nothing less.
Why not we just crash the ship? We can just set an autopilot for the ship, can we not?
If we don't kill everyone, they will regain control. Autopilot is just a switch, and we can't interface with this technology like they can.
Alright, let's kill them all. Killing is fun.
I
Indeed.
can also begin to demolish things as I go.
We also want to make sure that we aren't detected.
Understandable.
Do we actually have an idea of how the... I know we have a map of the ship, but do we actually have a map in character of the ship, or anything? Like, could Nali have been able to see that?
Yeah, you bring up the display that's in front of you on my map, on the Roll20 map. You guys have visibility of that. I'll say that
so what we see in Roll20.
Yeah. The complement is about 200 crew. You don't know if it's like completely filled at that point. You also... Nali, why don't you make a perception check while you're in there?
Okay. I have another thing I wanted to potentially do, but let's do this first.
Okay.
And the other thing is absolutely a wild shot. So what difficulty perception?
We'll call it difficulty 2.
Okay. Also, don't forget to give us this one.
Huh?
Yeah. There you go.
Okay.
Maybe you give a boost to somebody else.
Yeah. I'll give a boost to whoever goes next.
All right. Does anybody want to try to analyze the map for any vulnerabilities?
What would you want to roll for that?
I think that would still be perception. I was giving Nali a special one because she's like in the system.
I could perceive.
Alright. Can I get a boost from my little familiar? Or does that not? Nah, that probably won't count. I'll just do a rogue perception roll. What's the difficulty?
Well, you're going next, so you'll get the boost from my one advantage.
Okay. And the difficulty is what?
Sure. We'll call the difficulty 3 since Nolly didn't get the 2.
There we go. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, you begin analyzing the map, and you question what a bunch of, like, dots are doing in the part of the ship that's labeled stasis pods. Shahir kind of, like, strokes his beak and says, "Wait, stasis pods, that's what they would use for, like, a brig. They probably captured any of the Nalu that weren't compromised. Maybe they haven't converted them yet. I'm sure they'd be willing to help. If we freed them."
That would make sense. My other idea was that we mess up the engines and then eject all the escape pods. We could probably take out the engine on the left side then, and go.
But then that becomes the
first.
whole thing about the leaving them alone and adrift and such. So we can rule that out.
Yeah,
But it wouldn't help to kill everybody on our way there. Sorry, it wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, on our way to the stasis. Yeah, right on the way to the stasis pods. Because I just made a roll, I'll probably make it later. I have no idea if you will even rule that this would make sense to idea. So I'll save it as the last action.
I mean, couldn't you also set up? Wouldn't engines be the most like explosive thing to set up to like destroy a ship? Like if we had set some sort of bomb or timer for the right moment, couldn't that be the biggest to cause a chain reaction?
It could. It could. You could certainly set up a sabotage there. That could be something you could do.
I want to know if we can lean into the sci-fi pulp and say somehow rig the mind limit node to blow up in a way that it fries Mahatmas.
Honestly, that sounds pretty good.
It probably requires a boatload of highly specific like science checks. But
And it probably needs some native Nalu, which would probably be in the stasis pods. Sin, do you want to try to investigate and see if there's a clear path over there?
Jay, are you on? Guess not.
Let's have Jay.
Typing.
Typing. Oh, are they typing?
Yeah, they're typing on Discord.
Over in Discord.
Oh, okay. That's why I didn't see. I can roll for you if you need it, Jay.
Sorry, partner just came back, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
They were just asking if you could scout out the port engine block and the stasis pods.
Absolutely. Do you need me to do a stealth?
Yep. We'll call it stealth.
What's the difficulty?
Difficulty would be 1 red, 1 purple. Alright, that's a success. Plenty of success. You can also recover a strain from that if you'd like.
Sure.
You head to the port engine block. There are a few clones that are, they look like the weaker clones that were in the cargo hold before. There's 3 of them that are like tending to basic duties here in the engine block, making sure that all of the numbers are doing well. These guys almost seem like they're built for like mental tasks. Their heads are like a bit distended and their body is almost like withered and weak. And again, they don't have like the sharp claws that the other Thrall clones have.
Interesting. Okay.
This is a fairly weakly defended part of the ship.
So probably not that important. I scurry back and report if speaking would be too disruptive.
Yeah. You head back just in case they try to intercept any comms or something. And you report to the party that it's very weakly guarded in that direction. Then we should hurry.
Okie dokie.
Run and roll.
Go.
Alright. I'm perhaps going to do a group stealth check here, since you're moving about the ship as a large group. Why don't we set a difficulty? Everybody keep track of whether you succeeded or failed, and let's perhaps put... I'll put Zaldenrock in charge of this one. So let's do difficulty 1 purple, 1 red for the stealth checks. The only one that's going to matter for whether we succeed or pass is Zaldenrock.
Aha. I think we got it.
Yeah, it didn't hurt.
Just let me
I
know.
failed.
Okay, yeah.
Damn it,
We're
Crow.
gonna need,
Anchor.
we're just gonna need to know how many people failed. I'm gonna roll for Thraz.
So far, Shepard and Croft.
And I failed.
Did we expect anything less?
Okay, Zaldenrock, you take
Oh.
2 stress. Strain.
It's fine.
I failed the stress because I'm going.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright,
Steepling his fingers. Yes.
since there's so many checks, we're not really gonna count any of the other advantages and threats and stuff on people that didn't count, but we will count Zaldenrock's. So how do you want to spend those advantages?
Let's see.
Could disable a piece of gear as part of
Yeah.
this.
Looking at that. I don't know what they have to disable, but
I'll say that one of them is maybe at a console and you like sneak up behind them and smash their head into the console, and maybe your triumph is you kill one of them doing that because it's a minion.
yeah, perfect.
All right. You rush in and kill one of the minions. It smashes into the console. They can no longer call for help, as it were. Yeah. Who wants to take out these guys? They're pretty easy to take out.
I will fish for one specifically because Nolly has the stealth takedown talent.
Awesome. Let's do that. We'll assume that you have snuck up and you are in melee range. So difficulty 2. They have no defenses, and soak 2.
Okay.
Fuck.
Damn.
I think you took them out. I think you took both of them out.
Well, yeah,
Head
because
guy.
if there were 3 of them, because the stealth takedown is if I make a successful melee attack against a enemy that's not aware of me, I just deal a critical hit, regardless of any triumphs or anything. And then triumphs make it a bigger critical hit. But I always deal a critical against enemies that are unaware of me.
I think you just lift one up and then use it as a bat against the other two.
Yes.
We just grab both of their heads and smash them into each other.
The
yeah,
distended
do
heads
like a-
snap off of all of them.
Do a 3 stooges, clonk the heads together.
We'll have
Perfect.
we'll have the Argent Field commander, captain, take out the other ones with a leadership check. I'm just gonna assume that there's more Mahakt than I have listed here, but the rest of your team is like dealing with the rest.
Cool.
Though maybe not with flying
Are they
colors.
though?
Are they though?
Maybe we need another player to roll.
Yeah, maybe another player will roll. So they weren't able to take them out, but they are maybe upgrading the ability of the next person to go. Ooh, Allie just BRB'd, I think, so I don't know if... Oh,
I'm here.
do you
Man, that
want
was BRB.
I know.
I had
it's-
to pee.
No
Oh,
peeing
wow.
allowed.
Damn it.
Shepard, do you
The
want to
only
take
pee
out...
allowed is punching.
Do you want to take out these guys without using an energy discharge?
I mean, yeah.
Like
You're one of the few
a
people
brass
who
knuckle
can.
punch.
Yeah.
Like, are they super close by so I can just kind of bop them in the head?
Yeah, these are the ones that the Shikrai are kind of like dealing with while you guys are dealing with some on your own. But the Shikrai might need some help.
Yeah, let's go bonk.
Difficulty 2. And there's no defense or anything.
Huggy.
And now he's like, okay, I used the particle beam.
Okay.
cross knuckle.
Awesome. Yeah, they go down. You managed to succeed where the other soldiers could not. They're like struggling to take people down. They have like maybe these sleek curved like scimitars or something for their collapsible blades. But there are too many of them, and they're like using the environment to their advantage. So you leap over like a large pipe and just stomp down onto two of them that were giving them some trouble. They nod and thank you silently. All right, the engine blocks here, all secured. Sin, can you check out the next room? And you wanted to rig this place. Can we rig it?
Mechanics time?
Mechanics can work here. Mechanics are unaffected by the telepathicness.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. I'm going to take a dermal sealer, do a little computer check to set it on a timer so I can remote control it, and I'm going to mechanics up a little bomb.
Out of a
Question,
dermal sealer?
No, not a dermal sealer, a thermal detonator, whatever they're called.
A dermal
Grenade.
detonator. It explodes the skin. All right,
I
Jay.
forget the name of the damn blog.
Yeah.
Jay, what are you saying?
Is the stealth difficulty the same for the next section?
It is not required.
Oh, okay.
Sin stalks off to the other room. Yara, you try to rig a explosive device to connect to your savant so that you can remotely detonate it. We'll call this a mechanics check. We'll call it difficulty. You kind of have the tools here, so we'll call it difficulty 2.
I have a toolkit too. Carry on.
Yeah, we'll call it difficulty 2.
Okay, could I get assistance from Nolly, maybe? I know Nolly has mechanics, that's why.
She's the other mechanics person, sure.
I'm just like, okay, you know how to use these tools. Hold this, I'll hold this. Don't worry, it won't explode. Sweet!
Right. We'll say that this causes 1 threat. Oh, that's medicine.
Oh, that is medicine. Damn it! Hold on.
I thought nobody would notice.
They're right next to each other. Oh, it's the same roll, but okay, hold on. That's kind of better.
But kind of better. But it could be better.
That's a bit better, actually, all those advantages.
That's quite a bit. Yeah, you've set it to a trigger, and you've perhaps hidden it from anybody that would come by and notice it. I don't know. How do you want to spend those advantages?
I'll recover a strain, give a boost to my next check, and the next person gets a boost. There you go. It's not like I can use it for much else right now.
Alright. Sin, you enter this next chamber, the stasis pods, and inside you see a bunch of, like cryo sleep kind of chambers. They're large enough for Nalu, for the Druaa to enter, and in fact there are at least 5 Druaa infantry sitting inside of these pods. They do not notice you. They are in cryosleep.
Okie dokie. I skulk back and inform people what I have found.
Maybe we can get them up. Come on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Let's have a mind talk with them.
I'd like to pick their brain a little bit. Alright, you guys head into the stasis pods room. I wonder what else is here. It's just like misty, and the cryo chambers are like glowing, maybe a yellow color. The same copper colored stuff is like everywhere in this chamber, and another one of those gem consoles. Nolly will probably need to interface with this.
Yeah, she will. Another thing that's in the room is next to the cryopods, like on the side, is a series of like slightly steaming baths for clearly when they come out of stasis to like bring them up to temp and limberness. Just some hot tubs on the side.
All right.
All right, what is the roll?
This is going to be discipline again. We'll call this difficulty 3.
Okie doke.
It's a more difficult command than bring up a JPEG for me.
Yeah. All right, I'll use a story point to upgrade it. And then, yeah, let's just let it rip. You know what? Is Yara helping this time, actually?
Yara
I mean,
Do
can.
you think
am.
that's reasonable again? Yeah, okay, cool.
Yara's like saying like disengage this part of it, and you're gonna want to like make sure that it comes up slowly. We don't want to put their systems into shock. Is giving you these pointers.
Ooh.
Not good enough though.
Yep.
Bad pointers.
I'm going to use that failure as an excuse to increase the noise.
Yeah.
So we haven't done that yet. Perhaps it's taking you a lot longer than you had intended. It's just one fail, so I'll just put one wedge in there. And you do have an advantage. How do you want to spend that?
I think probably I'm going to need Yara to alley-oop me on this, so I will boost. I mean, I'll just boost whoever goes next, and hopefully it's Yara gives it another try.
Oh yeah, you also had another boost from my thing before. If you want to see if that Hail Marys.
You know what? Why not?
Yeah, from the next person going. So it's kind of 2 boosts.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't click out.
You fool.
Yeah. Same
You
thing.
No,
fool.
nothing.
I'm going to spend a story point and say that a minion group is walking this way. It looks to be some sort of patrol. The Thrall clones sense movement up ahead, and they pick up speed, moving towards you guys.
Take 'em out.
I think we
Yeah,
gotta.
standard
without
fight
noise.
situation.
I think we gotta roll for
Can
some
we,
initiative.
Like, position ourselves
Yeah,
like
let's do
around.
that.
Oh, if you're gonna roll for initiative, I was like, just position ourselves around a corner so that way then when they come around, it's
It's a
just
lot.
pop.
It's a lot of people to put around a corner.
I'm gonna. Can I toss one into the rest of them?
We will see with our vigilance rolls that we make.
We'll Scooby-Doo it.
We'll Scooby Doo it.
And I forgot to take off this.
Oh, hold on. Okay, who has rolled? Okay,
Can you
Yara
remove
forgot to.
mine? Yeah, I forgot to take off things.
There's actually 2 here.
Classic.
Okay, so now everybody should be able to rock and roll.
Visual.
I'm going to continue to
Wow.
assume that the other Shikrai are going at the end. Okay. There you are. Have any difficulties? You do. Give me one of them. Fantastic. And now we can roll for these guys. Okay, has everybody rolled?
See.
Yes,
Mhm.
at least I did.
Hmm.
Alright. It looks like the NPCs are going first.
We're 2?
They got good.
God.
There's a lot of them. And that's really
Snakes
all
are
that matters.
fast. Speedy snakes.
They hiss into the room. Even though it looks like Sin's the only one there. I'm gonna get rid of that prejudice for myself visually. They attack Sin. Well, everybody else is there and Sin's invisible. They don't attack Sin. I wonder who they would attack.
Please don't attack me.
The
No,
one
no.
fiddling with the
I'm
controls, maybe?
Just playing with
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. They're going to rush at Nolly. These guys do not have ranged weapons, so they lunge with their claws.
Snakes.
Yeah, indeed, they hissin. What is your defense, Nolly?
Dos.
You're one of them 2-2s.
That's right.
Alright. It looks like they hit. And that's 7 damage minus soak.
Yep, so 2 damage.
Awesome. And they get a threat, so I'm going to maybe give them a... I'll just deal a damage to them. You fight back and kick one of them in their hissing jaw.
Yeah, Nolly elbows him.
And I'll say that they're engaged with Nolly, so let's kind of like do this. And we'll say that the rest of you are in short range of them.
Oh wow, they're engaged with Nolly and everyone else is at range.
Everybody shoot!
He's only saying that because
Damn.
he doesn't have to roll fear checks.
No, as soon as you close the gap with them, then they'll have to roll a fear check.
good.
So who wants the first PC turn?
I would like to scare them.
Sure. Shepard moves to engage range.
Did you have something else you wanted to do, Zolden Rock?
I'm just gonna fling an arrow.
Well, I could have. If okay, are we having consecutive PC turns?
Yeah.
We have
In
like
that
all
case,
of them.
let me give you the order to everyone rush them. You guys gonna do that anyway because I give you guys boost. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, then why are
Yeah.
you telling me to?
Okay, so we do.
Shut up and shoot.
Okay, coordinated assault once per turn. The character may use this talent to number value equal to your rank in leadership, and add one advantage to all combat checks they make at the end of the character's next turn. So until my end of my next turn, all of you guys get add one advantage, and that's a maneuver. And then I'm going to do inspiring rhetoric. Go get them. Okay, so let's see. 2 difficulty leadership check. Let me do that first.
Christ.
It doesn't really mean much.
Okay.
Where the hell is it? It's right. Okay. For each success, one ally within short range heals 1 strain. For each advantage, they. Okay, and all of you receive. So 5 people get 1 boost to all skill checks, equal to 5.
I don't think Thraz has
What?
anything that he can do in this situation, so he'll forego getting a boost.
Okay, so everyone except for Thraz.
Yep. So yep.
He's
All of you guys
exclusively
have
a beam
buffs.
pistol guy, so. Anything else, Krav?
Nope. That is my 2 buffs per turn.
Okay. Who wants the next one?
Go
Sounds
ahead,
like Zolden
Rock. Go
What,
pew,
me?
pew. You want
Nolly,
me to-
you could get out of engage with them before Zoldenrock shoots.
Or
That's
just get
true.
shot in the back again.
I
That's
certainly
right,
wouldn't do
would
that.
be
I succeed on my range combat checks.
No, but that is a good idea at least because we're gonna have to deal with these guys before she can get back from the console anyway. So maybe
Right,
I'll just
yeah.
take a turn, punch a couple of them, and then disengage. It will do that.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, so difficulty 2. Let's do some slide gods.
All right. That looks like 9 damage.
Yeah, so you know what I'll do? 9, and I will trigger knockdown with the single advantage because the gauntlets can do that. And then because of Street Fighter, she makes them suffer 3 more wounds when they get knocked clean. So that'll be
Okay.
12 total.
12 total. They have 2 soaks, so they're going to be taking 10 damage, which is easy math for me because they normally have 5. So they're going to go down to 3 minions. You take out 2 of them with a 1-2 punch, and it knocks down all the other ones. They fall prone.
Alright, cool.
And then you
And
disengage.
then, yeah, Nolly will spend a maneuver, slip into short range.
You also had a boost on that.
Oh, true. On that roll. Oh, and an advantage because of props then.
Crop, yeah.
What could I do with the extra advantage? Not that much, because I still probably... oh god.
You could have linked, right?
I could have linked, which just would have doubled the damage. Instead of
The
plus
initial
3.
damage, not the +3, right?
Correct. It would have done an additional 6 instead of an additional 9. Yeah, so I'll roll the boost. Let me roll the boost now, and then let's say it was linked instead of... And plus, then they won't be prone, which is easier for us all. So,
Yeah, we can do the ranged attacks and then Shepard can use in.
great. Okay, so it's 10 plus 6, 16.
Do a barrel roll.
So just take out another one. No, sorry. Yes, take out another one.
All right. I'll trust you on the math here.
Yeah.
You just add 4 to it, so I think now it's 2, but they're totally fresh.
So you're doing linked instead of knockdown, right?
Correct.
Okay, so they're not prone, but you take out another one with the 2 that you knocked towards them, and then you use the distraction as they scramble to get back to their feet to make your escape. All right, Zoldenrock, they're open. There's only 2 of them left.
Short range is
Yep.
difficulty.
Difficulty 1.
1. Okay. And then yep.
Yeah, that hits. That hits a little bit.
So
That's
Hits and crits.
1, 2, that's 10, 20, 30, 40. That's crit plus 40, I believe. And that's enough to kill one. So, because there's no soak. So that actually takes both of them out. How do you want to do that?
I don't know how, unless they're perfectly lined up with each other.
I mean, you can say that you're shooting more than one arrow. Just because you make one attack
yeah.
roll, like this
Right.
goes for everybody, that doesn't mean you are only firing one shot and it must hit 2 minions. Like, you can just
Yeah,
say
I
that you
just
take out
do
2 of them.
Back to back, like 1 arrow out, head, 1 arrow out, head, done.
The 2 others go down. Monofilament piercing their head. They don't even have time to think or reach any console to, like, alert your presence at all. So you guys take them out. Alright. Let's...
Not so bad.
Yeah. You guys did a good job. Nothing bad happened. I think Nolly took a little damage, but nothing else bad happened.
Yeah.
Would you let me science mechanically, physically open the stasis pod?
Interesting.
Do we want to?
Well,
I
didn't we
think-
want to talk to them to have them help us take out the ship?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
with...
I think we want their knowledge of the ship.
So, Nolly, you were unsuccessful before, right?
Correct, and that's why I had said offhand earlier is like we might need Yara to alley with this.
What's the after encounter check again?
Oh
I
yeah.
always forget which one that is.
Let me...
Cool.
Discipline or cool?
Discipline.
It's discipline or cool.
Okay, got it.
We might have to still wake them up a little bit, but it might be easier with them out of their like goo tank to do so.
Yeah, so
I just want to
here's
try
what I
and
was
do
going
a
to say.
tip.
I was going to say you can do that, but they will probably be disoriented for like they won't be able to help you as much.
Okay. Well, we
I
could.
think that's fine because I don't think it's reasonable for me to immediately try again unless you don't think it is.
Yeah.
Also, if we take one out, then they could open up the other ones. Are they all in the same tank, or is it like individual tanks?
They're all in individual tanks.
So we could take one out, and then he could help the others, since he would have access, hopefully.
Potentially. But again, he'll have like cryo sickness or something. So, you can attempt this. It was hard before. I think to do this safely, it'll be difficulty
science.
4 with
Okay.
mechanics. No.
mean,
Science
if-
might... I would accept science.
I'll use my okay, Sandens. Would anybody be able to help me with this, just for an aid?
I think
Just
knowledge
moving stuff.
makes the most sense.
Okay. I'm actually going to use the story point for this because this one's a little tricky. Oh, wait, are we out of your story points now?
We have
Oh, we have 4. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to throw a story.
Nolly sucked up some story points from me earlier.
Can I clarify one thing? We're still under the impression that this is like we were engaging on the planet because these people were under the thrall of the Mahakt. We are now going onto the ship because there was something to do with the Mahakt. We're going to try and stop it all. And we think that these things are going to help us because they're also not Mahakt.
Well, they would have been mutinied against, which is why they're in the stasis. Is what
there was a whole conversation earlier when they identified the stasis pods and was like, oh, this must be where they put all the Nalu they didn't convert.
Yeah, so
They're
Like the
in
members
close-
of
They want to
we're
keep
assuming they
them.
want
They'll-
their ship back, and
Yeah.
they're gonna help us get rid of the Mahakt if we free them, essentially.
And they can probably interact with the technology a bit easier.
these are basically the
Yeah.
prisoners from the mutiny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
that's
haven't
the
been
hope
cooked
anyway.
yet. They're the raw ingredients. They haven't been cooked.
Which,
enemy of my
the
enemy
fact
is my
that
friend.
this is also like this might mean that there's also not a sorcerer on board to convert them, which is good.
Mhm.
Oh,
Ah, damn it.
Damn it!
Or
I
kill
want
a
to
wizard.
get another one on my armor.
Ooh,
uh,
I'm gonna increase the noise a bit.
bad.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. We'll say that maybe
Those
You-
are bad rolls.
we'll say that you try to do this and it sets off like a disturbance,
Warning or something.
like a warning. For now, it looks like something's wrong with the stasis pods, but it has alerted maybe somebody on the ship. Someone will probably be here shortly.
Dang it, I can't get inside the tube properly to hit those switches. It's got a weird ceiling thing, probably for safety.
You look
Right,
at
Can the rest of the people go somewhere else and cause a distraction while me and Yara figure this out?
I should just go barreling through trying to punch whatever comes this way.
We can just go sneak around and try to reduce some numbers.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna keep Nolly and Yara in this room, perhaps.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Where do we want the rest of the party going?
Yeah, so we're here.
I'll scout ahead and I'll whisper safe or armed, depending
Crew
on
quarters
if there's a
lower
threat.
deck.
Okay.
Easy now.
All right,
Stealthing in.
Sin's stealthing in. Does anybody else want to move while Sin's doing that, or do you want to wait for Sin's report?
Probably wait for their report at that point.
Okay. Then, Sin, you enter the missile battery area, and it looks like there's almost nobody here. If I
Safe.
had you enter this area and took out some Mahawk, it would not require any rolls.
Okay. Sin communicates with the comm bead, safe to bring people here to the next area. And then shield generator. Maybe trying to decide where a distraction should be made. So
Other side of the ship, maybe.
probably other side of the ship. So Sin is going to move kind of quickly through and move on to the next area.
Okay. You enter the shield generator. It looks like this one has some servitor clones in here. It looks like they're making, just doing some minor diagnostics, but otherwise, it's weakly defended.
Can I request a place for you to check out at some point?
However, this is also, Sin's movements have, offered me time to start doing stuff. So, creatures have moved into the engine block and are making their way to the stasis pods. Are you guys, the rest of the party, moving anywhere?
I mean, wherever Zoldenrock goes, I'll follow, I guess.
I think the intent was to get away from the stasis pods at least, so that way we can give them time. So just maybe,
Right.
on the other side of the entrance, the hallway area, like, just at least one room away would be good until we know and hear
Like
back
that?
from.
Yeah, like right.
Yeah.
Yeah, where Sin said it was safe.
Yeah.
But do you guys just want to go barreling into the engine block where all the people are coming from?
No, over
Yeah.
here. Or, well,
Well,
that's what they were
I-
saying.
Yeah.
You said
Are you
there's
offering
places
an
in there,
alternative?
But do we know we're there?
I was just suggesting what Chris seems to be describing is that there are people coming through the engine block towards the stasis pods.
We
Is
need
that
to
correct?
Because
Bye.
you've set off an alert.
Yara
Yeah.
and Nolly time. So it's not about escape, it's about intelligently redirecting their forces so they're not looking at the stasis pods.
Can Sin find something red and trigger a different alarm in a different area of the ship?
I will
Yes.
offer you a little bargain here. I'll let you redirect them to the shield generator if you let me increase the noise by 2 clicks.
Oh, it's a lot of clicks.
Sure. Sin can
Really,
reappear.
2 clicks? 2 clicks is a lot of clicks.
Okay.
Well, it's
Then
not
I
that
will
much. It's now 5 out of 8.
Keep going, Jay. You're good.
Okay.
We'll do.
I'll appear and become visible to a servitor clone and stab my lance into something important looking.
Okay. You breach a part of the shield generator, and they hiss at you. Two of them scramble to try to repair it, and one lunges for you. Are you getting out of here, or are you fighting these guys?
I'm going to cause a commotion, so I will fight these guys before dipping.
All right.
I mean,
We'll
fight is generous.
yeah, these guys are.
It's gonna be a massacre.
Yeah, it's gonna be a massacre. You might get the coveted triple kebab.
Ooh.
I love how
I'll aspire.
Sin is just being a ghost and just showing up and stabbing shit.
Triple.
Like
The
all
ghost of
poltergeist.
Sinshima. Sorry.
Haha.
All right, it's combat check 2, and since you're popping out of hiding, do you get bonuses for that? Attacking while hidden?
I don't, because I'm not a human. I think you have to be associated with Terra or something. And
It's the thing that Nali has.
Okay, I thought there might be some rules for attacking from hiding, but
That's it.
I'll just give you a
You have
boost,
to be okay.
which actually might be really good for you. Actually, the
Yep.
attacking from hiding might just be that you get a surprise round, honestly.
Okay, I'll take that. So it's 2 purples.
Yep, that's it.
2 perps. I'll consume that boost and add an automatic success to my weapon attack.
Damn.
Quite a lot. So you can also engage the critical here. It
Yeah.
breaches all their armor. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 damage, which is enough to kill 2 of them. So yes, you got the coveted trip kebab.
Yay!
They all go down. You stab the one that lunges towards you, and you continue the strike, moving your hand towards the others that are working at the console, and stab straight through all of them. You then kick them off of your astral lance, and you hear noise coming from down the hallway. Just a vague hissing sound, but not a lot of verbal commotion. They don't talk very much. And these guys are heading towards the shield generator.
Okay.
There's
I'm
a
gonna go
curving
invisible.
series of hallways in this section.
Okay, I'm gonna go invisible and duck up into the vent and escape.
All right. But these guys are thoroughly distracted, more importantly. And these guys are dead. Okay. So, Yara and Nali, you guys have some time.
All right.
Um,
Are we just gonna alternate between me helping Nali and Nali helping me?
yeah, let's just do that. That makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, rolls, even though, I just keep trying it until it's done, rolls could have adverse effects or beneficial effects.
All right. So I'm giving a boost to Nali by what I tried to figure out. See, you need to get the interface to unlock this thing. If you can't unlock it, it's not gonna budge.
Yep.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Okay, so difficulty 3, discipline for me, right?
Yes.
Wow.
Damn.
Bad luck here.
What?
What is with the advantages today? You guys,
Yeah.
were kicking ass last week.
Yeah.
You fucking jinxed us somehow. This is your
Okay.
fault. I don't know how, but this is your fault.
All right. Well, I'm gonna boost Yara so that in addition to my help on the next attempt, Yara will allow 2 boosts, and then that. What else do I do with the other 3?
Do you have any stress?
No. So we'll do. I don't know. disable some kind of gear or something.
Maybe you turn off the alarm with all those?
Yeah, I mean, if you'll let me like take one chip off of the clock or something, then sure.
Well, I was going to say you turned off the alarm, but I was going to use the failure as the noise increased by 1 click.
Oh, I see. Okay.
All right. I think that it's reasonable to say that these guys are still going to be tied up while Yara makes an attempt.
So it's my turn now?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. There's 2 boosts because of the one from the help and one from the boost. And then it's still difficulty 4, right?
Yes.
Alright, should I just... I'll do the story point. We want to get this open, damn it.
Yeah, we got 15 minutes left.
Okay, let's go. Science.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay, just barely.
You finally open up one of the pods manually, instead of all of the pods, which would have happened with Nolly. But one of the pods opens, and one of the Nalu soldiers falls out of the pod. There's a little bit of liquid that was like keeping them in there, some oxygenated fluid, and they cough it up.
They
start
out like my medicum and start like just kind of like trying to just okay, it's all right, you're okay.
It looks up at you and says, "Who are you?" Inside of your mind, Yara.
We're here to save your ship and get rid of the Mahawk.
Its expression changes. It seems to detect your sincerity a bit. You're not Mahawked, it thinks. And then it looks over towards Nolly and tries to, like, speak with you. But you do not hear anything.
Yeah, Nolly holds up both of her hands and like taps her head a little bit. She's like, "Sorry, only goes one way up here." What? And she thinks this in her head out to the Nolly, calm. What you were saying? We are not Mahawks. We're here to save you. We need your help to get the rest of your people out of this spaces.
It sort of shakes its head. I understand. It speaks. It's almost like it's difficult for the Druaa. They don't speak very often, and they don't know a lot of the like universal languages offhand, especially if they aren't travelers, like most of the Druid that you guys see. But it tries to make its way to the console, and it's going to make its own attempt to open the rest of the pods.
Since these guys read our minds anyway, can I do like a mental negotiation check to see if I can kind of get them in on the plan?
I mean, they seem to be willing.
Okay. Alright. I just give them a rundown. We need to get rid of the Mahawk, and if you guys want to get your ship back, that's why we need your access to your console.
Yeah, Nolly will probably wait until they're all on its faces to mention the whole like, "Hey, can we overload the mind like the blah blah blah."
Okay. It kind of like hisses at you mentally and says, "I'm trying to concentrate." As it tries to open the pods, it seems distracted. The cryosleep is afflicting it.
Could I give it a medicine check or a Z-tab or something?
That won't cure disorient as a condition. But I'm just gonna have them do a discipline check. And should succeed. Yeah, it did. It was a slim chance, because it's a lot easier for them to interface with it, but because of the thing, disorientation, I feel disoriented. They're able to open the rest of the pods, and they kind of compensate for this guy's disorientation by being released normally. It takes a little while, and the thralls are probably finishing up fixing the shield generator. They are now probably going to try to alert other people to your presence. So, the rest of you guys, San Sin and Sans Nali Yara, Saldenrock, Thraz, Krov, Shepard, you guys are in the port missile battery. What do you guys want to do?
Can I just say that Nolly conveyed to everyone else, like, hey, we got the Druaa out of their pods. They're on board. Reconvene at the Mindling Dome.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Someone's got to decide on a common meeting point.
Yeah, sure.
Also, if we're figuring out like how we're going to commandeer the ship, we might also want to figure out how to prevent people from escaping / figuring out a good escape plan for ourselves. So securing escape pods.
True.
Well, since we're at the missile battery, is there anything we can do to sabotage these missiles?
You certainly could, if you wanted to. Just let me know
Does
how.
Shepherd have mechanics?
Yara's not there.
No, I said,
don't-
does Shepherd have mechanics? That
We don't need mechanic. We need fists.
It's also
I mean-
crystal battery shit. Who knows how they work?
Shattering crystals.
Oh, these missiles work the way most missiles do. When they hit stuff,
Oh,
they
they-
explode.
They blow up. Got it. Hit him.
There is like a unique targeting system, and they seem to be like upgraded in some way. You see crystalline like nodes on the missiles themselves.
I guess the question is like, do we want them to be blow them after a timer, or do we want them to just not be usable against us when we try to escape, kind of deal?
The Nalu soldiers, while they are like regaining their consciousness, they go to Yara and think inside of your brain. They don't like talking to Nolly verbally, even though you have the most like affinity for this stuff. Do you end an encounter after that? I think that's I'm not sure about that. I think we're still on the move.
Okay, not fine.
Okay. They hiss at Yara in your mind, and they say, your friends should not be disabling our ship. We should be retaking it. We have no intention of destroying the ship or escaping.
Well, do I have to make like a deception check not to like be divulging everything?
Well, you don't have to do anything.
I believe the exact terms of our mission were to eliminate the Mahat presence. It said nothing about the
Yeah,
ship.
Yeah, we
I
just
believe
were
they
part
did
of
say something about the ship. They said they were going to retake it and deliver it to the Druaa so they don't cause an intergalactic incident.
Yes.
We're just
Okay. So
skipping
in
a step
fact,
or so.
yeah.
Because from
Okay.
Preserve the ship.
From a top-level perspective, it looks like the Argent Flight just took over a Druaa ship and then destroyed it, if that happens, which means that the Druaa are now at war with the Argent Flight.
That'd be pretty funny, but I guess we shouldn't.
No, I
That's
think
fair.
you should all leave a room and let Shepard punch one of the missiles.
I'll still posit maybe it is a good idea to try to sabotage the missile battery.
Well, that's what I was
Okay.
going to asking. How are we going to sabotage it? Like, do we want it to blow up, or do we yeah? So, if you just leave it up to it's unusable, then I think Shepard should just crush the
was gonna say
exhaust
crush,
of all the
yeah.
missiles.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, so it creates
Can
little
be
linchpins in
fixed,
it.
just not quickly.
Yeah.
We'll call
Or
this an
launch.
athletics check to sabotage it, and we'll say it's difficulty 3 because normal people can't do this.
Yeah, I just don't want to cut wires and blow ourselves up.
Yeah. So it's just basically preventing them from using the tubes.
Hopefully, there's not a rat in the failsafe of the missile. Sorry, that's a Ghost Trick reference. I just played Ghost Trick the other day.
Okay. Well, we're not.
Difficulty
Oops, not
3.
the missiles. Skill.
You're playing as a cat in this game too.
I am too. That is true. Okay, you succeed.
Squish.
You crush all of the nearby missiles. Exhaust the propulsion of each missile is now crushed. The port missile battery is disabled.
Yay.
Let me get I think I have a fire token I can just slap on here. Disabled. Damaged. And I'll put one over here too, because you guys have sabotaged the engine block, though you haven't enacted it yet. Maybe we'll put like a green here for it's good to go. So that's invisible on the background. Pink. All right. It's almost time to go. Does anybody else want to do anything in this time? The thralls are probably going to try to alert somebody that there's an intruder on board.
We also probably do want to we want to cut them off at the escape pod so none of them escape either. Is probably also another thing we want to keep in mind.
Yep. Yeah, I think Nali, Yara, and the Nalu are going to start moving towards, like, moving east on the ship, basically.
Okay.
We need to get them to the mind link node. That's the thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, some of you guys should probably try to get to the escape pod to stop any people trying to escape.
Okay. Where does everybody else want to go?
I want to go to the escape pod, but I can go to the other missile depot and basically crush those ones too.
I thought we were all rendezvousing at the Mind Lake node.
That was something that Nolly had mentioned, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought we were supposed to like kind of like. Are we dividing and conquer, or are we not going as a group now?
Captain
If we're not-
Shahir says, Zaldanrock, you're with me. We're taking the Mind Link node. The rest of you, repeat this action on the eastern side of the ship. The starboard side. They use proper terms. Because of course they do.
So go kill the missiles and then stop the escape pod.
Fine
Probably
with
your
me.
guys'
Yeah.
thing.
These guys are going to
Back
go
to
for the Mind Link node. The rest of you guys are going to head to the cargo hold, I guess.
Birds stay together.
Sure.
Yes, and the birds stay together. They trust the Argent flight more, so they're going to take like point on this, I guess. They've realized that the ship isn't severely guarded, so they're going to try to go for a direct assault while you guys divide their attention. You guys briefly meet in the cargo hold before splitting up into escape pods and Mind Link node. Next time, we're probably going to figure out what combats are breaking out in this case. And probably doing some sort of stealth check as you move through the ship. Maybe we do that as the last check for the night.
All right. Stealth.
Why don't we have somebody lead each group here? So Zaldanrock can stealth up here.
Yeah.
Nolly or Yara, you guys can lead this down here. And then Sin
2 yellows and a green.
can lead
What is
this.
it, Unali?
Yeah,
And-
Nali has covert armor skin, so she'll lead the other one.
And the difficulty for this, let me check the difficulty. Okay, the difficulty for the starboard team, both of them, is 1 purple, 1 red. The difficulty for the Mind Link node team is different. This one is going to be harder.
That's me.
Yes, that is you. This one's going to be difficulty 4 for you, Zaldanrock.
Holy moly.
Okay. I didn't fail, Nolly.
Is stealth
I know, but I
Oh,
technically didn't fail. I didn't pass either.
Sin.
We have what, 1 story point remaining?
I know what I'm good at.
Yeah.
I use.
Yeah, use it. Nice. Wait.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
actually.
That was Shahir. Which is good, he didn't fail.
Where's
I
my
got
stealth?
nothing.
Yeah,
Good
I'm
job,
fine.
Zaldanrock. You did it.
At least
Awesome.
you didn't fail. You got nothing.
You showed up the guy.
Yeah, you guys succeeded. Who was leading the escape pods?
Nolly. And I
Nolly
got
was.
flat. Well, I got 4 advantages.
4 advantages, but nothing, so that's not a success.
Right.
I'll
They noticed
increase.
that people were out of the thing.
I'll increase noise by 1 for that. Sin, I believe, succeeded. And
Just a wee bit.
who failed? Did anybody fail? I need to
I
roll
got
for
nothing.
Thraz.
No one
I mean, if you're
failed, I don't think.
If you're considering mine a failure, then that would mean Shepard failed as well.
I'll say that Shepard's doesn't cause you strain, even though it failed, maybe. I guess that... No, we'll call it a failure. Because that doesn't have any...
It didn't succeed.
Yeah, it didn't succeed. We'll call it what it is.
Maybe that's where the threat came from. Is Shepard being clunky?
He's big. This ship is small.
It does make sense. There's like a big stomping noise, and two Mahawk clones like look down a hallway and don't see anything.
I feel like it's textured floor with ramps and stuff, as somebody said, but Shepard's just like breaking off all the texture off the floor as he's dragging across it.
Everyone slithers, and you hear steps, and you're like, why do you hear steps?
Also, like, just thematically, Nolly, like, having neither technically successful failure, like, we're sneaking up, we get the escape pods, Nolly sidles up to the door, goes to touch the controls, and it opens up, and there's a thrall on the other side that's just opened the door.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining. Next time, these little infiltrators have made a lot of noise, but I think that you guys might be able to just pull this off and take this Dreadnought for your own. Let's just hope that nobody finds you guys out. Good night, everybody, and we will see you next time.
Take care, guys.
Peace.
Good night.
Oh, this is a Dreadnought. I completely forgot this was a Dreadnought.
It's not shaped like one, but it is.